Injaja subutu kaninya pasabi kuminya. Edia bramuta maya sasu ota atumse. Omanu sabiyeyo, omanu sariyeyo. Eya seta ose, omafo branachwe. Omanu sabiyeyo, omanu sariyeyo. Eya seta ose, omafo branachwe.
Thursday, the 21st of January 2021, and approximately 15 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're here once again to carry on with that exciting journey of seeking nothing but the very best for ourselves. Our very selves, in the sense that although we talk about Ghana every now and then, we have come to the very understanding that we are the same Ghana that we talk about. So, if you are joining us for the first time out of curiosity, a recommendation, or by accident, I would humbly welcome you to Bamaso, running live on our 24 radio, at 24 radio GH, at Brapopa radio, and on YouTube at 24 TV, Facebook at 24 radio UK, Twitch at 24 radio, and on Periscope, Twitter at 24 radio. As simple as that. And she has from Concassia, Nadia Mudo, and Comma, maybe I will be out of video at 24 radio, Sampen Pensway. Said you media a Tregu a Brabopa radio, and a 24 radio GH. So Facebook on Swa a 24 radio UK, on YouTube on a 24 TV, Twitch a 24 radio, and a Periscope, Twitter, and only at 24 radio. You ne botaye nyina ne se ye behwe ekwan a wo se ye fa so na oman Ghana efa ne ntuma pa efra ade ba ko a mahu ewo wiase me nyina ene se wiase ha ye we no ye full of possibilities, full of possibilities. She say enema bebre ene betimi aye possible ewo wiase ha ye we na se yenkwa echikura na yenhwe yenimu he ya nema bia na ye yusu ne sesei sam pempenso ya ye kasai na ode toto years ago as to nema bia na ye yusu a na timi hunu say in fact this world, and I said this universe is full of infinite possibilities. Now possibilities now it can go both sides. So it can go in both sides. And then say if you want to talk about possibilities that can destroy her, you can think of many things. You can you advance to the level say we can drop one bomb and then atomic bomb, whatever it is, and then it can destroy. Even the possibility say it can destroy a whole nation. No, possible. Let's just say possibilities. No, when we talk about possibilities, a cause of distraction and also now talk about possibilities that promote life and also be as we speak now. Say what the possibilities etun say near let's just say hey a doors look at your mobile phones are useful now the toto a year previously and also now look at the way we used to travel can be an form and a coffee ponko they say you fly even flying no crano. We are advancing every now and then. Okay, speed trains. Abeba. Let's just say there are infinite possibilities. And this year, Bahasea. Let's just say all the possibilities are. I was here near to me. A faso, a more my Ghana, a conanim, and Nuntin Idebe. Abby PSI video Mohase. And so per se when you did you media who part the MSO in say overall part in Taranagu baby. The Casa part in Taranagu baby. The bon tofa Emma a chilling and say O secondary identities no. Yeah, now the two baby kakra for now. Secondary identities no, yeah, any other identity in the context of what we are doing here no, any other identity biana it comes after you being a Ghanaian. Ni nyina secondary identity. And one no. That's all. In the context of what we do here no, everyone is born a Ghanaian. And you have primary identity. Yeah, wow, you're Ghanaian, right? Enti yeah, kwe nim no na yeah bomodia na yeah adopt certain identities. Either say through education, by association, and what have you. Na yeah there yeah build up on some of these associations here and there. Identities here and there. Na emu bia ne honom a esombo esen say ye Ghana for emu bia ne honom identity secondary one bia ne honom a esombo sen say o ye Ghana ni in the context of what we are doing here ti assess akọ kasem enti ye ba ha ye wo se nyina ne say ehu say ye Ghana for ai ana wonso o treat to yonko an we treat ni say o ye Ghana ni ba ne sa ya na respect debe ebe mu kama na emom say oya wadwen say obepe say odo secondary identity no ebe ye adwuma ene e bia womo a ye frɛ womo a this year de womo occupation edi animu ansa na ya frɛ womo lawyer so and so engineer so and so one say be wo hopa o Ghana so we say they feel very good within their secondary identities and from so be any ho na mom I am agreeing with my adversary quickly. Just say say we feel good about your profession, your occupation or whatever you manage ho pa na mom the essence of whatever secondary identity that you hold and they say ebetimi aboa ama the primary identity in the context once again so we Ghana ni no akonkan say Ghana be konkan enti say ye ka anesifo ho asem a kwan be so ananesifo eboa ama Ghana etimi konanim say ye ka politicians o my special o my from honorable so na the essence of whatever the identity that they hold, you know, the secondary identity that they hold, and then they say, ebitimi abwa ama o my Ghana akonenim. Intini ebusi who say to what extent ana your politicians omo from honorable no omubwa ama o my Ghana akonenim. Hey, pastors no more ho. Mom prince way. Pastor so and so, reverend, right reverend, den omo nyina omo ye de be. Omo ho. Bishops no so more ho. In fact, young bishop obasa asi so na obeye na nense ne you cry na minim homa ya na mom sa titles no minim maybe am ye different mom de but be a right reverend bishop what be a bishop to what extent ana bishop title no secondary identity no eboa ama o my Ghana akonanim enti se na maka no ene onye entwe direct say obey wadwen say o secondary identity and yes politically some people may see themselves more belonging to the various political parties that we have in our country and then from so na mum yeah the betons insane ni yeah be evaluation na ebusu e ho say sa o secondary identity na ukura mu den kwan be so ana eboa ama o my Ghana afa dentuma pefra ne tintin ene ne tietie mu nyina ene no na wa wo assessment na hu ne say so secondary identity no emwa ama Ghana nkonkan se de wo se kona na waka ehu se mpanyifo kire se utwa ketre mawe na onwe na mbia na ayede be abomodin apostle ayede be na wa reconsider your decision to see yourself more belonging to you, whatever the secondary identity you may be holding. So TNA said your doctors are doing to all the way in Roehampton and Atina. Nananketia, Nana, Osiminedi, my din. Why? And yamame, Mrs. Sinketia. See, I can't say okay, and Anketia. Ana ejakwesi buachi anasare bedi akon yanmo yawo America, United Kingdom, Ghana, owa hene champion oba Patricia fire say oboso who said the round up o birthday celebration oboso yo nti we dey wasumo ameme so nkra keke ana me dey ma wo any adofo aka nyina etie ni dia na tire say Papa Smile one more time maji adwa menim sɛ onso wapensuo bi asi nkyɛn sɛ ɛyɛ prekeseti ana wabɔmɔden apɛ bi asi nkyɛn so a ne kwan so ano no sɛ ne ennem sɛ ne yɛ yawada nti yawada ne fiada emu nhyɛ da nwa bi asa no nti ne sɛ bie baako Germanfoɔ no mo hɔ sɛ bie baako pɛ nya bie baako pɛ bi si nkyɛn no nso yɛ okay yɛ allowed wate yɛnto akwantuo no so na yenyina kakra sɛ de dae no yɛde yɛtie pempem no ne yɛhwɛ kwan yɛbɛtumi afa ama yɛ my Ghana akɔ nanim fɛfɛɛfɛ kama enei say one thing say the dining day nyina yɛka no a take center stage until say things will be normalized, and I say we'll be able to get a smooth ground going forward in COVID-19 ehun sensem yi na anopeya yonko baako a owo Ghana school free nana ya oyeboa menkɔhwɛ ni Facebook wall ho a ɔde ato ni Facebook wall ho sɛ yenu baako mpa ya interview no akasa fidie so I think once or twice, yes. Na owo United Kingdom heya o heya no tie heya no tie oba dede jagba you sure so what din pen dede jagba na dede jagba so ko holidays Ghana say as per the report coming out nature say oko Ghana no ana oko kunya COVID yibi Ghana dede and to me anya dey and carry on in this human life until the day is move on to the next phase of life. Let's just say as per yesterday no the day jaba minim say mudu do na ekoswa tie radio around the world no when I started off at Amansan FM no that was when I got to know this very awesome and intelligent lady. More amati radio from several platforms no be sure say mo bekai and I say bia unim oba dede jagba enti another aspect yesterday no and the NHS say dede jagba we be say watwa na kwantuo no eso say no ya na mintumi nka say wa nyame dia esan say ade unkwa na nyame dia na wote ase ya nyame dia ya na din kakrama me but the meka nyina ne say watwa ana na kwantuo eso kama all that we can say is may she continue to rise in her highest glory. Enya no nkwa say we've been hearing of some top guns also leaving the scene to the next phase as well. And then so when here almost say Dr. Amoakutufo one of the founding members of the new Patriotic Party. And also Dr. Amoakutufo and also Ephraim ono de minim but the deja by the end the aspect and we are more actually no actually say onya yaribi ana what was why there be edeko to all the affected in these two cases no yamemu bia obi bia yakọ yenhyeden na said ye esi akọ esisi ano You see, you need to grow to that point. Who never surprises you anymore. Who should not surprise you. In fact, try and from time to time, feel yourself. So I there be whoa who say okata wani a just feel say una yade dawo e wa adaka nim no sa adaka mu ne e bede dawo say empaso ne e bede dawo. Feel yourself in that moment. Two things ana a bit me see some pens way in between. No, there are several possibilities there, but in between, no, two major things and a bit me either way. I see one of them, and they say you begin to transcend your fears and live to promote life. And I say you say hey, me will be able in the time me will menya de be me enjoy and yeah appetitia na wo twa bi whatever you lay your hands on now de be wo twa bi. But there are two things that could happen when you begin to live your life from the back to the front. Living your life from the back to the front, and they say you seeing yourself as already dead, which either sooner or later you will die. You will die. And you seeing yourself from the moment of your death to now. Now I remember wow to make, if you decide to make very progressive decisions, you make this window hour before you die, a very beautiful one. But if you choose to say, oh, forget it, enjoy, and also also down to the world full of what? Infinite possibilities. So you can taste death before you die, and that will help you to live progressively. And you can taste your death before you die, and that will also cause you to live destructively. Also nipa and a man nunsia debe ebo kama enti yenyina share ho den na said me let's live our lives from the back to the front. If we are able to do that, for us to live progressively, if we choose to live that way, I'm yet to live progressively. Enti yabakwa kutie nyumba akwaba amachi dede omo nyumba ako ansa na ayedebe yatoa dwumadie no so ene nti abranti amachi dede ekutie abranti amachi dede ya ne yemfa sansan kroma enhwe so yemfa sansan kroma enhwe so ne yeba yatoa nkomodie no so kama vaccine no yebobo hu nkomo kakra ene nti yentie sansan kroma yeba yatoa dwumadie no so. ɔmanfo bra ɛna ɛbɛkyerɛ nti yɛ no wakyɛke w'abrabɔ no why check ne yie paa check ne yie na sɛ ɔman no nkɔ yie a na wabusa ho sɛ what do I need to do in order to make it what I which way I want it to be, as simple as that. And one no abranti amachi dede ana etwa gu ye no wo se san kroma she say adwum no bogu sa adwum no bossa na amanfo pese wo mututu Guinness ano na wo ye de be wo mutwitwa bi asa enye Guinness ni eno kunwu wate yemfa Guinness nkuwu eno kura timi twan too much atimi kika watiko ama oye de be o kontem na se de me kan no oniaba de jaba land here no tim say just a while ago Libra was also down with Sayali if memory serves me right but he was able to pull himself through, and then Niniabai Ghana all right but Okoye no say either say Hana or the free call you say ho call Ghana no or call nya you say dear you and then that the day there be echo mini bubu eka no asema bubu eka ne kese pa chese me fa wo mu no and say in fact say oye wadin say yensam pempensu betu kwampo akọ Ghana srewa okwa nusu guard hwe hu yie hwe hu yie ai use adwene no use the sound mind na na ye ka ho asem no na fa hwe hu yie kama say de be ya enkoba say akolusu guard kitwa bi na de ompese beto no na ye de be na ato tie nyina yenye de be yenhye no so yenkwa ahoma no so fire aba bombardier aba uncle body ana eneda birthday lady ono so aye de be ono so aba kama enti yema fire nhase na yemmo nkomo emfiri honom ento aso ene fire and the fire and the fire
and the papa
and the fire chief
and the papa smell.
Oh, Opana, Vigate?
Ah, good. And where?
Me too good too. Pa. Yaba. You better acquaintance. And then one made you, boy.
Papa, so I work. So here, book no
me hear no one say. See, sometimes the one man with him, you man, I say, or no, I say, as I call the one premises for crana, and then one made you my cry. So, but say we are done ko mu de
aye we are done ko
good na ya ba nso de ni aba ene da na ye ka Uncle Donald ho asem kakra so fa Donald na mse emra na wo mu inauguration no me te say me abese ni me video bi na em say Donald nso ye send off message bi wo another state too na America sa na omo ye na na say wanko inauguration no but no we another parallel message bi send off bi wo another state right ni se bia sa na omo ye nda sa wu the American wu me bo
me say papa maybe in New Year itia freedom of assembly say we do be do and some maybe no itia sa maybe some
a possibility
that what can so America constitution amendment say no itia dia some we na Christian na it and not omo na Christian obi anya birthday
obi eh
and the thing now send off in the party but metie discussion kakra enrichi say no mama enrichi na papa you resume kan na kwan so no na I was enjoying the discussion na professor edited na kwan mu na unse maka cho se me wafa ofi twum Burma. More for you mean so.
That's right.
Minimum Diana me found more fan. Or papa, am I a man? But a bad politics, more for 1 year deep rooted into it. The entire say a woman and share any deep. And I'll be the question. Reggie, what you're at time where Mambo for cry 1 year if you ma obey US 4 years ago. Personally, not the kind of canna. Obi a politics ba won't me cancer wouldn't politics. Okay, my mom in Phantom back. Once was because all that I was doing because me put am the buy and my figure and said Trump based on what you say the Ghanaian is born congenital whatever liar and I make Coco too say Trump a chant to 20,000 30,000 a media report. It have not been ascertained anywhere. But I was using it as an argument because it's there. What I say, my mom Phantom, he was using Trump to support that congenital ina. Nti Trump amayeshi, papa smiley. Obama Echo J award for peace. So kaya ni beka ho asem ha. Peace. Waji award ni wie no enuru 6 months and call war. Yeah. And no as utie inauguration e course na Biden Joseph. Or you sue unity 37 times. And a statement that lead to unification when you see the word unity no was about 17. It means when we say a minor mean the so boom fantastic. Any politician or young person be out here and the man is coming for unity. And then go office. You have been able to tell about 15 or 17 of Trump policies. First day in office.
See, why are chatron? Why not a chatron?
Hey, Biden.
And then to a chatron.
Eh? Now, Obia unification. Obaya a major policy. At the major debate about America. One man cabinet and discuss it, parliament and discuss it. No, you sue executive order. Are you not deepening the wound? And as I make also target.
Sana who know
that is how it is. Inti Anna we the inaugural speech in this one. He was going to affirm the media. He said some people are liars. Well, Inti are the same politicians in throw or can or the another can in some unfun and saying it. Well, I mean, you know about one, who cry. I can't say Bombardier is here. Indeed, you're near part. Some people want to make a certain story, sir. It go beyond today now. Bombardier will fire it. Papa, Akwadaya won't have baby. When you're 10 years, I want to benefit. Say John. Or say anemia. Impose one fast like someone who have been a head of state of the United States of America for 4 years. 1 year. I had to say, who be said to Berima and the cigar, your friend say, oh,
Maxwell
said, there, okay, I question be said. Chumba masi and is a mama de or yavia. Also said there no more feels or say wako low in his intellectual capacity. Because personally, look at economic changes that took place. Look at blacks emancipation in terms of labor. Well, as a leader, there are certain things you do overflow. But for anyone who is in politics to boldly say, try man, not. And I am happy say Bombardier was able to go not on the Republican side, but YouGov. Omo America for Omo Achievement Archives. No to 2 points by points. Near ma Yura Trump. Aye. Well, yes, sir. A platform where you know a different. And yanya be a becano. And I say, yes, you are undermining the platform and some people like us. It may bombard about you. Say at least Mama Obia Oti and Rechinon say it's not only a platform, but it has been set aside to educate. So Tia Semfi and this proper. No one could source analyze and go into it. Don't say it go beyond what the NDC communicator has said. Well, back on them, I'm back at all. We'll be saying a simple question. Remember a simple answer about proceedings in Supreme Court. The catcher will say, Court no aya dear. What was a chikata? Second sitting will say the court is compromising justice over speed. The court is sacrificing what he thinks a justice and is taking speed. Once before man sitting on my church say, we know a court in church Ghana from say any president, but a discretion that we don't want any lawyer to take the court for granted by playing the normal game, either tactics or strategy, by delaying this case. So we and yet, I did about one person chum kakra, I'm going to tell you say, your court, Nima 9 or Becaniansa, Copabacono, your back discretion, sentencing, and then judgment. Court, no, a bit judge net on me using discretion some way, one from Kofi and Kosisi, or power to rule over it, but at his own discretion, because I'm from Munkosisi. No one can falter that judge. You no one discretion. We know any president, another court should follow. So, the Papa, and then bombarding your problem, you're the back court. Just at Kuba say, and from Kofi and Kosisi. Once yes, I know that was not a president, that was a discretion. Inti onko to lobby, no, there is a ruling. Judge was her power, even a discretion. Ebu on pa, wono what Obia Yama Bonasum, the do court, judge in show records. Where you say, now your records are when your balance are. What happened? What church did not was okay. Then one community sentence. Been found to because based on we're not a president because you have to use a law to support it. Into another case of the nature bar or a lower court should follow that judgment or precedent in a court now setting. It's different from description, the discretion of the judge. Into what the court did is say, over 42 days, of which even some people think say, to me. What's my culture say? If the court will be firmer, they should be able to do it. Because assembly dahon is more of mathematics than law. But the lawyers always want to drag issues, say, you know. And I say court, you know, if all the culture say, it seemed to me, you were not agreeing with me. It seemed to me that our judges are not up to the constitution themselves. Well, Emma, once they almost say, okay, I say a solution, bra. Now my solution say, I think a time has come for you to project into the higher court. You have to take an exams. Well, inti, as someone man can also, when you say I try to, a time will come when say about debate. Said the judges should take exams. But so doing, about government appointing the judges. Sir, royalty now, judges be one a ruling government. It will go because the judge will be there on his own merit. Are you getting the argument? The judge went there like a medical consultant. He get to be a consultant on his own merit, not by a recommendation or appointment. Corrupt. I said, corruption. But when you are not there on merit and you push around, and I've set a lot of examples of few lawyers and judges they always stand on their feet, irrespective of whoever is in power. I'm happy on what Bombardier was able to make the claims of what Trump have said. Before election, who beside me question say, is he going to win? Don't forget, say, Trump ban, me catch us every day. Say Trump ben winning against Clinton. I said the reasons straight to you.
Yeah, that's right.
And when Subisam say, is he going to lose? No, he's going to lose. Now Bisam said, so one of the reasons why many sure so ben winning say he could not generate war. Okay.
Okay, and so
because America, most of the rich people survive on war and the oil business. It can government be about baby one country when you're popular. And to me, Trump on 3 occasions are more prompting on war one call. On a negotiation. I don't see the likelihood of him winning. Well, but let's look at the global picture. Do we want war? Well, to some of us who are peace-loving global citizens, if we can say time here, a big problem, am I? Because the guy have powers and Korea, not one say Bush and Biden and destroy. You know what that have cost the world vis-a-vis the COVID? And a very deep recession over years before we can recover. Looking at some of these indicators, it would be very, very unfair or inaccurate for anyone to say, then we can come and talk about his lapses or setbacks. Almost say, this is my point. However, I always stress on that thing. Personally, however, once I am a bone kuma baswa and I'm I deal with kuma head. That will tell you that you trying to be neutral and be objective to your listeners and yourself. Because in Kroma or nipa, until there will be some policies and issues and agenda be set here, and you're correct. You should be able to look into that. Well, to me, there is analysis. You have to be a listener. Papa,
okay.
Now, you're Bombardier Abaso.
All right.
And some of us are so pleased to have him because not only on this issue, so many vital issues, discussions on this platform. Mekai Bako, Asante, why Asante this year? Odiade, Asante Nico Cancer. Tiaman for the Bombardiers there be Nana, Mena, me what fasten one can say. These are the people you need to learn from them because Unsuru.
I see. Now, how?
What do you know? Be at your
say, Sassam, we see, and was yes, I could be Japan, a month for interest be brave, debe. Ewo ho. Na said ye walk no, said I walk as Donald Trump or nipa into no Benyan setbacks no. Say and Ryan come with him no Bombardier ko kan asem ba ko bi say Biden 80 years ɛno deɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ nti ɛno yɛ setback baako a onua baako a wɔkɔtie yɛnom sɛ it was in a passing nti onua baako a no wɔtie no no drum attention so wɔmba deɛ kan sɛ Biden 80 years na ɛnyɛ saa na teɛ nti no
very good say say sometimes some Clinton I'm so yes senator or something like that sometimes sometimes we can make mistakes and then am I we in the panel once my catcher say ya kasawie na menya time na me tia sometimes into we me na me kan
obi go 78 years 80 no
masa o catch them na no say Donald Trump aka 24 hours one day and san no the presidency until festival Mr. Oni 80 just accept it and let's carry on. Only 80, that's all. Why? Fire, Koso.
Only 80. It's you there. Only 80. The point is, yeah, quiet no. Mama, ha platform we are unique. No, any sir, especially panel members. Try and at least be objective. Now, we have most often say beside minister be asem okrum ha or can't government point of view no say this is my personal view. Inti say yenya kwan enye rebuttal on issues inti. So be cancel. Now we bombard American na say obi to say akontufo meto akontufo say sam anya hwe. Davi undimi nka sa say sam anya hwe. Na I got champompo. Yanto abanyi wo munumpo no. Ye wo niema pa omunde bae a dam and 6 flats a boo secondary schools in our country. We can talk about them. Well, inti obia betra baby no. Papa or bono. One thing I have to also say, they found no for the money say or say sana who pushing it there and they don't work as or far more as against less into who say the negativity no a higher as saying positivity in this area were negative. That can be a good academic explanation, but to throw the bomb say why there so one pushing anchor even that explanation will not come. What you say indeed say your father said then one could even accept say yes say based on this and that but also when to me recount even more of his evils as against even 1 or 2 it is about 110 only 110 what transfer it means say you have not studied his profile or his activities and therefore you're not qualified or you don't have the capacity to talk about him. Say, we are Ghanaian. Germany for some, I say Germany. Asem, because when you Germany, until all your brofona, womo eka before some no, they study. Young woman, who study so, who study everything, then he come out with his conclusion. Into answer now to me, I be sano. I say, both sides need answer now to me, I draw conclusion. But he could not teach us or point into the positivity. The only thing he was following the media condemnation. And I was so happy, say, Bombardier was able to come out with a lot of positivity that Mr. Trump has chalked economically and social.
Fire, why I know I round up on this issue. Now,
one thing that maybe I would like to comment a little bit on is about this case now. I hope say how econo it will follow by catcher, it will follow that trend. Now, lawyer follow. Well, Mobama court no coin. Now court no. For once, etumi edi a time they have set for themselves. But, Papa, one thing, and they say, one say, judges no more. You said, me what? One say, there be a many, actually, we won't put your argument to it. About common sense. They might do a while who book who is a telephone manner or when you know true. Check. One say, Tikata, a percent or the 12 questions in the banner. Omoko recess. Ewo ye tweak a sermon, almost an edgina. I don't know how a proper tree. So, quite in fee.
Omko to edgina.
Ha. The way a brunidia, or say a dada. Into Omko to edgina. I think your total computers, laptop, phones, ama judges. That thing, says here, my case management, a speedy. I like that reform. Once the first nanka questions, how the case will go, we will not know if the court during the process now. This time, the case management, will be any questions or maybe sir, and what the court is demanding and so on, which reduce the time. One of the things I think the court need to do is to employ the technology before them. They can set something small for themselves into the same way I take at the about. Judge one, what is your view? Reject. These are my reasons. Now, court presiding judge, which in this case, Chief Justice. There's no need for them to go on a Gina and come back. It's a way that we can also use in the future to save time. Do you get what technology can do? Only say, quite in fear. Elders so we do assembly or we get mature assembly almost sorry you. What is that? They just with one head go closer. You my witness about witness about here. No, I'm say okay. What's so what witness? But they have them now and in the into a witness Yeah, but sorry on that witness now person battle. They should have done it, but based on the experience, the elders don't do that to save time. And I think we have to encourage the judges to use the technology on this agenda until a major issue. Then we are going there, but to weigh and cut substantive case, questions no so they back. Other some opinion, and no so no back a waste of time. Old tricks now. I think a time has come. Some of this thing need to go. Finally, Papa Smiley, paneling of the judges once this year, almost a case never continue Tuesday. Review now, and is for a panel. Edaho. Are they going to introduce 2 more judges for the review? And that's what I think I got it wrong the first time. The Chief Justice, our paneling, should not join such cases into say review bar. Then the Chief Justice will come with another judge for the review. Now, ama ajeno emu do say Chief Justice abe transfer. What's that? Same ampa review now MDC for epeno. Cause you grant it. Now ama emu do, but now the Chief Justice himself is a panel member. About your point where ye into series review now kofa 2 judges back. Now, on the case now, don't you think you undermine the Chief Justice? It will be difficult for any judge to do that. And that will lead to corruption. Are you getting the argument?
What do you need to pay? Koso.
Men can be. One say, here, check out the questions, not the 12, not the choir. Court to say, you know, decision. Only in 7 and say, there be. Yama Misano. Maminka, the purpose of that question and can substantive issue na that one. Chikata was using that one to expose the woman. So woman you want to expose do career. The late judge or your bar or catch Chikata say, I'm not happy the way you mention Jemensa Edin in your address. So that same way, many a Germansa a home discussion, kakra debate kakra, last 2 weeks, okay, was say, 7 panels, no. Omudisians there be constitution, no, Emma, the electoral commissioner, as the returning officer. Into BBSC, or no, I say head responsible, not the commissions. So constitution can say easy and na announce any of them can come and announce it. Now yet collective. But once the constitution have mentioned that, or no, or yet electoral commissioner, or no, yet returning officer, no, where ye know if that collective responsibility to be PBCBR, or no, SA holding responsible. And one say, check out to know you should if you say an attack on a person. I say no. Into Oko two none mameno, I will draw here. Into Chikata now was using her name. Oh, into all say law now Juma because Chikata was using the law. But the woman was thinking on the social front, you know. Into the point I want to make here is and say once the Chief Justice panel or authorize the panelization of the judges, no, and so a part. A moment obi be object ruling in pay. Na ebeko review. Na Chief Justice Timupe. We are as a nation trying to undermine the position of the Chief Justice. Inti anka review ni mbaba say no. Then the Chief Justice with another judge eba no mu nyina so 9 no say and 15 no say na court na ka no. Sa na tia. It means say you get more power. Now this time no Chief Justice name Timbi. And a party object ruling. You want to go and bring a junior judge to come and overturn it? Papa, do you get the argument?
Okay, all right. Mahundi, why?
I had to say a Peacock judge. A Peacock judge, every case. Now they go High Court. Now High Court they say I overrule it. Papa, does it make sense to you?
You see, Obin Subakase, sometimes there are some mistakes and answer flaws be or honor and more fracra and a chair yam paying for any soon carbon can say.
And no. Our every we learn from them. Papa, tell you, we learn from them. It is a codampono. So cancer extra a year. One technique at the fan. Meka before start. So koda cancer. Na eto asuma on technique na efa no. We don't applaud it straight away say, yeah, what can answer say? There be your technique be efa. E che no abona baso. How did it know? Inti with law no. If a higher court or a higher person come out with the decision, and then I say lower or court or a lower person follow a hierarchy. Inti so why nyane na a lower court no to me tene a higher court now, then the presence or the existence of the higher court is unnecessary or it tend to be useless.
Okay, all right.
In the observation or any law, I'm just then we think we'll say some of these things. And once my catcher say a top university, medicine be a you expect it to come from top university. And now the Cambridge and also for that boom. Inti if you see observation, we should be able to also point them out. Now I'm going to say, hey, I control radio.
I see. You, fire. Wait a quick one. Bought chairman or by name or Mimusa question ya and sana ma konoso. Or say, Mimusa say, if Trump should be studied at the university. If it should be studied at a university, I would also add say any for what exactly, and now here I will see about him at our university.
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump, the behavior it is a German for, and after this, me catch my man, or they are not happy, but because they see themselves as British, they argue with me, and I like the argument. Me pay German for way of life. Some in Germany that. So one why I had the opportunity to stay with Germans a few years when I was very young at a town today called Inase. I'm on my way Axim Elibu Road. So as a young boy, we used to go there. Oko Germany fee on power mother, don't come here again. One on say the British are not like that. Oh, on power said, hello, oh, you are here, Mr. Mensah, you welcome. Or kitchen pastor this year again. Who asked him to come? I don't like second. Oh, about 90% of our brother. What does American here? Only a racist. 90% of the Duduakasa, only a racist. But they try to make it like professional way. Woman but Mr. Trump, idea way, you're from almost one year politician. We answer can say, you joining. We join, but will not contribute. Well, they will join, but they will even say nuclear, or draw from say bad na and go yes, because you want American to be the leader. They will join, but almost is current to most countries. Countries, Africa, presidents, this is what they do. They will join the AU, all right, but they don't pay contribution. Okay. Are you getting the argument?
Okay.
But Obi, what is a Cote d'Ivoire? Place for Bonnie, or say I'm not joining. This is your decision. I'm not part of it. But others, Bibiaba Africa, Ghana have ratified this accord. Because some of this accord. Oh, into a mad and you week. I hate set people. When ya, also when ya, Papa, some I can't tell, and a lot of people call me. Oh, can you come and help you on this platform? Can you? I'm saying, Debbie, even now, sorry. Bibia, mean to me, yeah, I'm going every day. We say no. Some people will accept it, but they will not go. Which one do you like? Into Trump can be studied. Say, what the net university, we a lot of things to study about. What he think is right without hiding it. When him say, also be a while, when him say, "Atia kufado ye no," and yet, in so obiya ekom na. If a woman can already so, such people, do you want them to leave or be studied? Inti secretary wise important can. I don't want to go there now, but it will come by itself. Anka Trump higher, and I was happy when you asked my uncle or the Trump or Bawakoso. No, no, any judge no. Nanka Ghana President Benedict Bekonfile, Mahama na Akufo-Addo, Anna Lawrence, Anna Akufo. Why? But chairman mpo ya gini dimpo no. Iba kum secondary school no, Master Jai. Papa smart the MOD because he knew records. Na Achibobo.
FSC, only one records.
Papa smart. Ukofa obi old character. I be judging there, and who will be qualified? Oh, indeed, to me, what do you know now? Let's see him as I see him as a man who do what he think is right, and not necessarily say I don't know I can right, but or that conviction to say it without hiding.
Okay, all right then.
Such people, they are easier to deal with than those you don't know their intentions.
Okay, all right then. Fire. Home so hasi na yama board chairman mrem. E ofa ko fitu mbere ma na uncle body nso ho. Yenti board chairman na owia yakọ ofa ko fitu mbere ma so. Board chairman akwabo.
Yenyo
Na ene mpom ti say.
Oh, mpom ye papa mpom ye den.
Good.
Na muso mo te say.
Nyam yadom mpom ye pa.
Na ya na would be sa bamaso. Na mente bamaso na na mean say de. Ma fra wa ye.
Okay, we say open bamaso no pa. Ene bamaso.
Na bamaso ni ye.
Eno an ye. Ati.
Adwen kese.
That's right.
Adwen kese na meka no. E was kire. Esan say efidie ye just like minia fire can a university me no ya can boom nti obi a ɔde ne bibia abɛsɔe biara no na yɛ adwen kɛseɛ ɛna ɔba abɛpeepee mu ama yɛate bi nti da biara no sɛ ɛyɛ bama so a obi afrɛ a na wɔfrɛ nipa koro a na wɔtie mu bama so
ɛno ano
na nipa koro no agye so adwen kɛseɛ
that's it ɛno ano
nti ɛno ne first correction a mepɛ sɛ meyɛ na mɛkɔ me second correction a mpɛ sɛ meyɛ no ma memfa akwanya so nkyia akwantifoɔ radio listeners nyinaa mo a mohwɛ a ahanom deɛ moba a monya adwen kɛseɛ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mo nneɛma mu yie ɛne yɛma mo nkyerɛkyerɛ so wahu we educate, we inform, and we entertain na ɛndra saa nneɛma mɛnsa nyinaa bɛka bɔ mu nti ɛma afidie no so yɛ dɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛ yɛ nuabaa Patricia odi na woda yɛgyie ne yie wahu biekwan bi ma me kwabena yɛbɔ Jerusalem a ɛne yɛsan de happy birthday ɛsan de sauce ɛde maa no ɛne nyinaa yɛ anigye ne bi Jessica so bisa a ɔwɔ ahene mea me nua ɔwɔ ahene nsɛm bi ma na adepɛ mi tie na ɛsere na adeɛ ne sɛ yɛyɛ a yɛtie playbacks na ndra no me notice ɛyɛ bibi Bombardier o meki ebi a mehwɛ na na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ no kwan so no ɔbɛka sɛ a senate no mu atwa mmienu 50-50 dabi ɛnyɛ saa democrat na sɛ ɔmo majority wɔ senate hɔ nti mɛsrɛ ne sɛ ɔrevise ne no note wɔ sɛi no so because Georgia senators mmienu na winnie nti sisi a no democrat na ɛwɔ majority ɛwɔ US Senate currently nti ɔmo wɔ majority wɔ Congress majority in the Senate and the president is a Democrat as well nti yɛhope sɛ President Joe Biden obetumi ayɛ nneɛma a ɛda n'ani so a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ na mmom adeɛ baako a yɛmpɛ ne sɛ ɔde ɛbɛkɔ ntokwa nsan sɛ yɛnnua fa yɛka no ofii sɛ Trump wanyɛ popular because wamfa America nkɔ ntokwa but I disagree with him on that grounds sɛ ɔde obi kɔ ntokwa ansa na why they were winning elections. Trump lost because he lost several keys in the American American citizens. Bebreno, no oye no. Say one just science in the COVID was a Chinese flu. Oh, can to bebre into the standing of America no about from a year. And I'm one shot. We elections to cry no. We no dear a cage in Susan so about and say Bebre and Jan to say we lose. Even though no name say obelusu elections. And see, I can to radio, more modern year, more church and new senior fire by our Becca a Supreme Court. Me and me tia no to Musa, I mean, you are paying power, what Ben or Dusuko, Amembomu. Inti, we young Coswana de Bibiano, and your mind, the Babato Harmono, Yen Church, Muyi, Yen Yabotre, say, and Yano Council no be correctia, and yes, sir, or correctia Guinmas ba a year. Academic exercise in the area will be a baby shadi, will be a baby tea, the airport, which will in future be in our green teacher be a cotubi bisua, near to me a can year. So I say, I could feel radio a reference point. Go for people to me, Kutia. The perception being now. I'm afraid I say Uncle Cortona. That you take at the Abacasa interrogate interrogating. And so where do you kind of say interrogating?
Interrogating, yeah.
There be it's closer to interrogating.
Question, on bogu, you know.
I go omu use word is interrogate. We kaya say you know just me share meaning you know just say assembly be say we are no. That is the meaning of it.
Okay.
And yesua de ye wa ha. The mesre say enuanom ne adofo mumboa station na yenkoso entra ya say na yenye solid na nkofo ehwehwe bibia beka kira manfo a na bo radio no ho aba beka no obi atibi say say the hanmu de no kura kuto ne yak
Abasmali interrogatories.
Thank you, Abi.
Okay.
Thank you.
Abi, no. What's up, Nenyo Gimana? Yeah, go ahead. Bobo, and say, and I go to us. Why? To us.
I mean, well, my cousin, you
so where you dear, and me and my offer coffee, very much. Why? And I will be before Frabber can't find a uncle.
Oh, my baby, be after
don't say, and Rano, young comedian said, Nansan Nijano. Binum person the balance as to the donut or near cry so I say we yes and yet American election we even in our part of the world we many people say that oyana we are normally close to be able to who say so the papa ne bonne now yeah no as to who I say I drift call adrift ko bonimu ntina say obi nso bebusa say enti omo aya na omo hwe na omo toma omo a wo dwen say papa no bone no do so say papa no omo no omo so odi ntina ma omo so continue debe call that side na wo dwen say what makes them see that enti fire buy no ono de wa be chechire mu say the tie bia no o kan papa ni bi na wia but no now the nanka wo senk wo ye nanka ne ma ko however no na the idea be na wo dia kan but
honestly I'm say fire he made justice to that a point me feel so address it point very well but senior Udin can you know and then I mean and then ya adwen say wofa him the political you know you're strong. I don't agree with him. You can disagree with what he says, but don't qualify it with the person himself. I don't think it's fair. Moving forward, if you say Donald wanye bibia na enye no kwanso, which I do agree. Na ne ye bi wo honmo a ye bi am fi say ye besua saa de no anase se ye sua kra na ye di sua edi tue hofo ebi mu aka say such a person should never ever be allowed to come to that position of power. I do agree with them. I was saying because me feel say no maybe wo honmo papa no edi one a line a make America great again, just like Rollins when you baby because be Ghana probity and accountability up to now ye who be then you be 4 years is America great. Oh me who a bibi or to honmo apart from say war or ye war no crown one ye went to me and ye baby and then making the supremacists very strong in America now. They say I'm not your voice.
Me no, I'm kweku ayi baako. Kweku bochama. We dey you say bia mpese me ye enemo ho. Oh, making America great again. And yet, Trump statement too. About 7 of the leaders, mantra, American president, from presidential lines, and I can also question you that all those leaders almost used to say, did they make America different? America great again, and then America against Russia or Asia. That is lines issue. And another thing, so I'm person will hear back and say, oh, call back Accra. If less than 40 years. Look at the leaders of Moko second terminal. How many of them enter into war? So, to me, 40 years back now, you will see, say, that is their nature. They want to control the world through war. How do you control the world? Through war. Into one of their DNA. That's why I say, and yet after election, Papa Bisai, I'm saying he's going to lose because they forced me into the war. One said they forced Obama to change his mind. Obi according Nobel Prize, okay, and some other president. But he want to war. Once a Libya war, not to turn home. Because he was going to contradict himself. But my main friend will say, which one is more grave or serious than to deceive people into war or to deceive them into economic power? Which one, as a nation, and obviously a serious? George Bush was trying to half of the population of that given country, or let's say to test. And then you trying to economically, dear he, and I was against humanity. I ended.
Yeah, fire, sir. A question I will be, sir. A last one. The spoils of war, economic, right? Into say, obidia kushi war, no obidia kushi economically, they are all the same, because odia kushi dia war to produce ammunitions, arms, to sell, and to boost up industries. Ebebuama or more economy in a coastal a year. That is why most of the time you go to war. And as you begin and we'll point out and say, most of the top hierarchies, they've invested in ammunitions and war equipment now. The NT one war now, almost so they create that environment for them to make more money, which is true and it's a fact. Send America, Trump a year, it no may be brave, but then near mega say now Wokano. That was his mantra, making America great again. I have never seen America being great. They've never been great because the crowd ultimately great to so you Great Britain. We can refer to them as being great, and they want to be great again by coming out of Brexit.
Okay.
And so America has never been great. And to be fair, say what that one, and they all the popularity people want to support him to make America great or great again. America has never been great. There's no history that confirms that America was great or has been great.
All right. Yo, Mr. Eduardo, you better was it. Why? Na yoko yofa Kofi Chumberry Masway. Na also enfane de mra. Owia yebeba owa na champion any abeso. Ofa Kofi, empom to say.
That's it. It was so bro. Fetia and so for edikan nyina.
Good. Na Ghana to say ne.
Ghana there and some no bebre bigina enye some de be kan ya ate na de no kra de switch ekuri say me ma ka bibi say most Ghanaians are genetically congenital lies. Whichever way you look around, every day you see it around you when you are here on the ground. The policeman or uniform what jiska ayetro o baby in the government agency, ministry, you are banging your head to the wall. And then you doctor ni, medical doctor. Yeah, we are Juba 37 military hospital. One more said be the private clinic. I think let be a question, baby. About a year or two ago, me jiatum se bi aboka CBC a yem man bi echo awo so a wo mu wia yes wo mu ba no wu. The biggest one MCC Kumasi Konfanochi e ma ba you like I say ne ba no yes wo wu crop so wu dead baby no. What kind. I'm a Professor Tifu across of Sakis, you know. I'm going over 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
I could see baby here. And that year, Dr. Yabisi was here, Juma 37 military hospital, no. Yeah, we want the private practice, baby, you know. Yakseno, Dr. Marcus Council, and a nurses in me, social welfare for to be. Yeah, woman, the charge, one ton collar. Nipa edimani pa bi 27,000 cities 34,000 cities e bi akola pete wo nne no ano pete ne aton no na doctor no information available say waton nkola no be say 12 there yokufo penia no die no mo yes ave nkola be bako be 12 e bi an dos na 12 na yetimi establish this year genetical congenital license so bako suniwo. So everywhere in our society, when you have a Fabiano, you are banging your head to the wall. And you create a yira cream. It is as to say, yeah. That Bako and the Camo dear. We see society also. Some of our cultural practices, I mean, say, many and year. Say, Ubera, say, Akola, a time to see. Maybe a Wuku school, where bear, Nansen City, 12 and 13, and 7, almost started having sex. Baby, now we say in that central region, the statistics was that say one more junior secondary, it will be say 35,000. Women you know pregnant. We are pregnant. Mekai me na misano. Say uko school na sebi uko dikote na nyensa. Ye be huru in our social setting, you know. Afropin banchi le him. Afropin it's now no ya. You be a school, you know. Headmasters ni pi. A announcement say akola bia no wo mko trefi because of COVID, you know. Kolani P 2-3 months. And Tina, woman did you got a P. What's one yam craft for full bra? Ye be crow. So, Yatraho, I am high from me, the American dream. Make kind and call our brew. Say, who would you say? No need crowd or trim from here is true. And I'm 73 years of age last week. Yami Nims and Numba Quamica, every chain banting, she go up on him abroad when you are not married. We are on teenage pregnancy. And our social setting, you know. It's rooted in it. I mean, this is how it's rooted deeply in our social setting. And
ongoing. Now, offer. I say, okay, what's the you know the could now coaching you, or say genetically congenital, and it would infant atrono. Now, maybe me who say. Onipa biano you have the possibility say ubitimi ayedebe editro right na you see environment bia we belong to biano esan say wo munim say there is a possibility say ubitimi editro no that they put in a mechanism bia ebeboa just to put you in check say although there's a possibility say meet draw nemo midi draw na e wo ho de be ensunsanso but chairman I can be say if you are within a country unim say ukudin samoni bi the data available no you bit me use that data no to get back at you you will try and stop yourself from stepping into that possibility say obeyesa insimhunu no. Now, you find say wo drive ana wo jump red light, right? Na police ejina wo na why there be. Wo busa say, why did you jump the red light? Why wouldn't you jump red light? No, but you bet me the trust say there be one jump. Now, the mechanism are only at to for them to catch you and say ye wo camera e bitimi aye debe e detect say why debe we jump red light no enti no we know say there is a possibility say obi abitimi aye debe e ditro na emom no said ye be ya ye be bo ye ho ban from not going into that tangent no na ye put you in some mechanism bi so that we ditro kra na wo ho be kire wo enti no saa de wo ho be kire wo enti no wo hwa o se da bi ene e tro no menya de be menya ndi bi okay now ye ko ye my Ghana mu a enya bia wa hwe ahu say ye wo mechanisms bi a ye de atoto ho no mu a ebe boa yen say de be ya the possibility say e bitime twa tro no ebe ko form kakra na
me hu bi me nyin tum say bi ho rather say kra de from me nyini from the Gold Coast no na ne kredie e wo ho more progressively no say de ayira kra say de you do anything and get you get away with it. This is a country no other way. The last 4 years here, Akufo-Addo buy. He won power to become the president, said to fight corruption. So to fight corruption. And so by corruption I didn't say it is well bigger and larger than before he came into power. And I mean, who the part do I yet in the to prison? No be any so maybe crab a TV how me who said NDC for under Mahama, meaning Bako woman and warrior transport minister, Jifa Ativo, Wakoye boss Brandon, no, meaning so only say Yabetino, and I say Brazil and football World Cup also, Ibinum Koto onions, there's a $400 and $4,000. Ni nyina no Ghana menu miri na etua enso up to now one mo call Brazil obi am yeti obi eti just say there's no deterrent, and if there's no deterrent, you know, it's a pipeline to say whatever the chrono na the body no e be escalate deterrent be any Ghana eti ya na eye kese and then now you can see at say Akufo the buy on can say or best stop Ghana say the gold mine illegal gold mine, you know, and see who say just before about last year, this time, see, that excavated by 500-600. Ayira. So now, if what will be anka was a grab you. Ayira, the excavator machine, the kakraka, 600 of them. Ayira. Will be a open. There's so much freedom, and there's no deterrent. And one more year deterrent. One more one is committing the crime. You know? So who watches the watchman? Nobody. It's just I don't know what's the word. What help me? How? That's no deterrent. Abrotia dia ye nyina ekotra abrotia. Me no better on speed cameras say wo nyina no. Na eni ho. But going forward, you know, who say wo ma fan kan CCTV mo landing nyina no. Bebrebe aya camera. Afeko omo car the kitty small car cameras so and now they are able to seriously reduce crime rate, speeding in the streets of England. Woman how enye the same near yellow maybe back in 1972 no so where back when they say for example 1972 now maybe back no who consumer electronic shop biano fridge hi-fi deep freezer television is your would TSK bia ukoya no answer ukoto rent book I'm said £1 ewo Indian news agent what with them so what address ukoya now the open what selected now the call possibly so no be £5 so to free address one that is no one wafa products no yeah koya nimka and then what was and the before and nipa bu stores no be kwasia say and then cash be uni cash there I mean high purchase require what my say they reduce said the year 1972-73 yeah kruma say there deterrent be any into born in the kwa na economy.
Okay you offer Kofi ye bedo wase na yintie unuanom so aka kakra why na yensamra osubio
atose
me to nkapa offer Kofi why
ana me ka say wo sam bibi
ye me wa home so ha so na yetie unuanom kakra aba why ye be say aba osubio yo ene nse bombardier aba bombardier aba dia ye hase ye bombardier so ansa na yakọ o wa ne champion so bombardier impom ti say
Papa bokona so e
nyame adom
ho ye pa
bibia da ne ko minua
hwede mo ti say
me twedi mu odin pa
na yɛda nyame ase papa mɛkyɛ ɛgyatum fantastic man grandpa ahoɔden sɛ yɛ mmerante no bi koraa nti yɛka sɛ age deɛ is just a number ɛwɔm sɛ age ɛhia deɛ na mmom no wotumi didi yie wohwɛ ɔbrɛbo mu a wobɛtumi anyini sɛ metusala na mmerante no bi wɔ hɔ a 25 30 40 ɛdidie no nyɛ ɛyɛ kɔ na nkanim sɛ nkɛyɛ advanced age deɛ no na aba diabetes type 2 ɛdi mmerante no nya papa obesity any other day over America almost half of the population no yɛnyinaa no yɛsɛ yɛ overweight and obese nti ɛno nso ɛbasa na wota bɛnya heart disease ne deɛ kɛkɛ ka nkɔ so wakoma no ntimi mpɔmpe blood ne sɛ deɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔpɔmpe no ɛna wohwɛ Ghana so a sɛ ɔmu di fried rice no papa sɛ fried rice kɔ a ayɛ wo sɛ biribiara yɛ economics of scale yɛkɔ anim no nyinaa na ɛnoma ɛnka ne na wontumi tɔ fried rice na ɛyɛ luxury goods sɛ na ayɛ fofofo wokɔtɔ fried rice yɛ wɔ no oil no kanyɛ oil papa ɛyɛ saturated oil no insɛ sɛ ɔmbɛyi so bi a canola oil anaasɛ bi a soya bean oil no ne yɛwɔ no vegetable oil ne fat animal ayi no nti no ayi no ɛkɔ wodie mu asadeɛ no nyinaa na akɔda wɔ ayi no blood vessels no mu nti mogya ne ba na ɔnu sɛ pressure nso so ɛyɛ the force per unit area ɛni sɛ mogya ne de force ne ba sɛ ntimi wura mu a ɛno yɛ sɛ wagya ayi no high blood pressure no because force ɛpɛ sɛ de wura mu no ntimi nya emi so dey low pressure eti edidie no ne ya sa wɔ no soya sauce no esikyire ɛkas enkyene on sodium no soya sauce no ɔsɛ pesa dark ɛyi no sauce no ya wɔ no dark na ɛyɛ nkyenkyene odi ni nyina na kɔma ba pɛdepɛde wɔnya blood pressure on tiaseɛ papa ɛgya twum de bia ɔsɛ ndidi ye you must eat what we grow and go what we eat eti meja ɛgya twum ɛgya mensa fire chief achibobo ɛyɛ Kofi Abi me de oya brain so me fa Abi friend no so Kofi Abi so na Patricia mu nyina me chiam papa na me nsɛmrɛ no wa ma me kwan Thursday no me send fire chief power no aso so na nyame adom ma sɛ wonim de course so America yetimi this is Joe Biden wa hyɛ ne no or 1.5 1.5 and 12 no hyɛ this is the why president for 1.5 na papa
who dey near
me was there
who dey near
me no so na or they be on the on train say Nanado if Nanado was in a hurry or no Joe Biden he's in haste there's a difference between hurry and haste so there because sometimes there's difference between running and fleeing enti say no na ye share na a board by 1210 when freedom and says the Katanya kutanda and or the executive orders nearby na executive orders ni ba no na ko focus eh ade dia odi aba de se na fire chief kan no ase no mebu ha ete se de na ho dada no na no ana ye na bi so so a wo sa we introduce so ekosi wa ebi ni say the first order or say ban dia krobia can say former president can say Donald Trump ban say mumba we say Iraq, Sudan, Nigeria say Joe Biden or say you introduce now say they political be crossing there say or because in a predominant Muslim near that day and then for the propaganda defend the say there be antisa nemo or my reason didn't hear all ye and a jambo yes is a cool for no you say them visa or say mobet makonya bi na bibia so akonim and also yes and marks Henry this Maxon can say federal building mu no enka na before election na as a the whole nation but on say there be there or say baby na yensha maxa and go for the court into say federal into only the home kwan into call federal building say be a court federal court ne federal building be na or say nyina no federal federal lands and federal employees ni contractors or some to share mo Henry ka say ade ne ye dada yes and no obi ni engine so do America onim say ye share max no max ne share ebi share omanya ebi zun share omanya but the most important to say share max no enti ade a ode ba no enya ade different bia and say osa day osa encourage on World Health Organization papa be kaya last year na Donald Trump ka say no maybe cause on no China for no o man for information amantem about the virus na ade and he no ndo you say on coronavirus for China virus or you say China for na criticize our laboratory near that and I call you conspiracy theories bebre and aja you someone better COVID-19 into what I say World Organization so many China for Canada because if I say Kodi China say muye de no China for only delay almost be a month or two and some more informing World Organization and the World Organization 40 years no almost to transfer was there's not undermining information abano Trump can say there be almost so odum say omo the largest financial contributor to World Organization to omo hobby which omo panana US kwa almost 1/3 of for a TISA cabinet and they know what is going on nti enya dia say bia who can no major to mention score yen to bebre nti ene ebra Donald Trump say sa omo funding no every year bia America contribute $500 million and the World Organization and they say America for you free and say World Organization omo funding no say akolo kra to say so China kra na omo yeji say omo ye seke economy hwe sikom de bakwan and do 10 million a year omo de may just America no 500 million no so papa now we the second contributor Bill Gates on the Melinda Gates Foundation and sanaba UK any one keke ka hono enti Biden say osa ebe rejoining sa World Organization now nyame kwani emra Trump cast asem no na World Organization on person dimbeji some ko investigate after later no omo jitum say ampa information ampa say na bibi because ba omo timi amfa amba out no enti omo ka China some person ma mo for eba China na omo hwem no China force dey do omo mba papa just 7 days ago and China for allow World Organization say omo mbra but me say about this time there me give say omo cleaning all the evidence no omo nkasa World Organization get to say nya dia omo give say omo ko because time no elapse ama evidence be na ho bia no me give say omo nkasa give say nya dia omo hu bibia but they have to go say the now canity Joe Biden say US ebetime room bi ma take 30 days or say president no the formal letter come UN say so person join it na 30 days time no e be February end and na be first week in March no na American for so adjourn and so also my we twa 1.9 billion year sikebia obese emu no stimulus unit ka ho a obema America ni bia 1400 papa no muso na nkofo ka say now o ka think 2000 na adenti na kama Donald Trump kwa later part of 2000 munya mu jitum say 2000 kwa mu support na adenti na kwa 1400 na Biden ka say echire no ka say 600 no the Trump demand and no down payment enti 2000 ono fa say 600 no emu 600 the mind that enti na difference of 1400 do koka ho eteno so abaye debate wa America say Biden no was son no answer on son and so didn't create inteja and go so the enye hwekra 1400 no ye beje the Ghana scheme almost 8000 Ghana cedis na me say Ghana so koje $1 billion every year IMF for International Monetary Fund year Akufo-Addo ne Ken Ofori-Atta any government no the Ghana for din and koje 30 million Ghanaians to Ghana na de koje say omo pesika my omo di be testing omo testing most Ghanaians na baby kwa no kwa wuntua ne free case ni na enso omo ji papa sika koje nya at the end of the day you say $150 airport wo and na wo hwe the number of tests for my na papa said the biame de yiku kohwe yina infographic nam that one you know that people number of people are enye bie no omunye bie any the kind of testing no na say papa say ye ka de kra ejachum ho ye owanyi ho yenhwe the number of people are Ghana are tested out of the 30 million people no so that's here it say no maybe one ye can and na muju say bie pekasa o ye di udin akwaje 1 billion enya dia Akufo-Addo no betwe bi ne ma betwe bi wa ye na ye ma be wo mo owanyi ma so wo hwe mo ye ma ya wo mo ene echirima ene betwa sa 1 billion enye free ene yesa kwaje $100 million every World Bank or say go ko sa no menyo ndezeka wo de Ghana ni de hian say kwa ha ko Senate Hospital ne kwa your test no ana ko parks ne kwa your test no edu kran so no ye say twiaka enti fine enti na papa na America the asam kakra
say o time ni nyina o de aboy America nkomo like yeah me wa for now why
linking to matters arising about American enti no nezo say medical ho the job
and one we will come back to you in the second round why yeah me wa so kakra e wa ha say why you and yeah ma Uncle Body Tim Kadia omre mu na owi a ya hwene yakọ abe ene na nasa bedi akoso Uncle Body, Bamasu.
I think that's it.
Good. Nana, important to say.
I'm not doing your pa.
Good. And yet, boy, I'm come kakre. Say, oh, we am come aye boy. Kakra, open so can. Hey.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
and that's where what they get ya, bushing a phone in a control radio so for. And then, on our OT and on our washing in our field video. Emma, Patrician, so yes, Emma in two of you saying, I may, Eddie. After back home, I can't feel myself so. What's about home free more? Mamma was so no dear.
Hey, I'm say, well, I go body or hello. I go body. I'm say, baby, I could run a home. Yenti kasa. Aha, okay. I feel your kasa. I feel it. Yanko.
What's a manka?
I feel it. Tonka yanko. Why?
Okay, yo. Miss it. And a fire money of a profession from Badia more about today. The same move, the Ama. Yeah, not yet. And so I meet here. Many are at Bobo of a cancer meaning. I made a baby as I was saying. A mom were costo away a cool moon. Abrophone, and I said, Bibiano. Your fan abrophone, Edbuye, a minor. And also, I'm why it's yes, Bibia, a best actually, and I at you. Now, they call now, wake and we. To be same, the honest, maybe, but I speak, I say, yeah, it's the antithesis, and yeah, normal. Even though a court cry, yeah, sister, any, and I say, yeah, dear, someone he fear, way, no right way. Now we can say, we did say, I don't know, I don't want any seminar, a back as I say, way, now we have to go to way, now we have to say, and seven, I but I would just say, wait a minute, say, who's a little fire can't be.
Uncle Body
I
or
want to know how, but I'm coming to the.
Wait there, my minister na ufri kwan no ho a oh na etimate wo kasa ne yi pa why wo point no wo de ye ko say your culture so your traditions so emu ohwam enti no uduru ba bi a ho ya na etima de be na yetimi ate wo kasa ne yi kama o wa na champion ho kadaje
Hey, P.
na impom ti se menua
Papa, nyame admo bibia boko na uswe.
nyame adom bibia da ne kwam why bibia da ne kwam
But see, we are not be brave bibia be chew bibia na wi. Chew bibia na wi. Papa, you don't know ase. Adwin kese.
eno ano no boy nkomo
Me dey we pa dey say bibia sila na hon ma ye discuss dey.
Oh, that send it and some if you remember nearby. So now one of the questions I mean to my Yelfa Kofi Berima concerning the fact say if you ask how you way no Ubia what the possibility so obey there be obi to make chatro, right? Now or am I be a omunim say Ubia what possibility so obi chatro no omu create environment be or hon mo a wa no it mean eputu away from so obi chatro. Na so twatro no so a sa niam a ma put no in place no 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 e corrective so na me kire no eboa e corrective na ye gitum so obi atimi twatro dia ene ne say we have to put in measures when the possibility for you to lie if in the situation wa no ai debe na wa yi wani so na me busa ne say enye bia owo Ghana yi no otimi hu say ya create sa environment ni bia boy na restricting from see be twatro because me make it me site case be say United Kingdom has say say ukudin someone be na say twatro there's a high likelihood say there's something out there that will be able to fish you out, right?
Yes.
And no ema a true de kra no enye de be enye enticing so atem try say ɛnyɛ entice n'ɛnyɛ biara no wɔfa yɛ a ɔno ɔka sɛ yɛtwa toro bebree no ɛnyɛ biara is any government or other authorities creating an environment that will make atrodie not enticing anaa.
ɛwɔ kuro bɛɛ so.
Oh, sɛ Ghana na awɔ anambwa.
Ghana ha me wei.
Aye.
Saa. Papa. I'm just about to say we be slow hold me now, Papa.
Of Agofi Nesrin, of Agofi.
Ah, Papa. But you you of a chum.
Ah, of a chum.
Honestly.
Aye, of a chum Nesri.
Papa. The thing is, a drone you can sip up maka. We need Joe didn't come on. I said, more word, what 5 years no mind. Just say, Opa. And Trono, a bit some from our home. A bit far who sa. Because she said, Papa be wow. Me, this company for one per se. I said, per se, be TV, should say, and Tony Chan, and Omdia. Because say, and you know, dear, and commercial commissiano. Papa Machuti.
Oh, yet you, Pa, Cosso.
Pa. Baby, from Mokola, Kejetia, and their marketing, could see us through them, Nina and Tro. I can't watch shadow. I am not well, I never want more of a fancy extra, but I not wow, who said, and 20 doors, no, I you. Are you who I said, would do when just a young be a winning hour? We were shot, say, say the okay. Because also we will be torn the car what the price crab on. Say a price na me ton me car. And the oko shop now kotadia. Prices no wo a wo ye na bobo ho nyina and it's hanu man. And the amobia we say oko marketer. Chicken 1 kilo from Peckham to Lewisham today 1 kilo price no one more. Say the auto of Peckham no. Sa na ba ko nya Bexley Heath. Sa na ba ko nya Chatham. Sa na ba ko nya Erith. 1 kilo. But you say system no is flexible. Say who was sick out in the which me out on his animal. On a chair. Papa.
All right. Yeah, fan call your individual levels. Yan fan pick it up. Right now, in your household, no so boundaries bena why in the house are especially Oma when the possibility comes to say or say omu chatra sa boundaries no bit ma boa omo not to lie e bi said ye
e bi am nyan set bi sa went to lie no nyan set is hard and nyan mama to say I have to say bi say e do hand also chantro
na
nyan so me sa
na o household no obi antwantro e wo ho da on
me mano me hu entro wo mu twa kire me so what me kire me nya hu me mano entro mu twa kire me
okay
na masase yakwakyere mu kwan a ye fa so ekutwa ntro ba bi
nti
so because omkwa bontia bibia omu hu bia no omu ebe ka kire me so what me kire me no mo fa eya yonko wo fie trese ye din komo o na me te din komo se namfo enti bibia na akwa me free school aba no me fene free school na de si o school mu na no wasa se eyi na ba bonten enti e ba se wo se me samachi koku mu teacher kra me samachi ene e ba se wo se me se ono akra me kan se yanko de ko hu teacher no ono be ka kire me se me nko na me ko hu teacher no also uti ase notice ankra dia anka me ba na ka kire me no anka pe Ghana nya kra pa chese chese anke bi o ti boni bia na se woni titie bia obeka se jai na teacher no bebo no but me ba no so onso say ye kokko school na urinals no say e ho cleaner no en clean ye no ko no ofo se ho bon a me fa kan na no kan say urinals no ko won ti ma do so the whole day na ho bon do it me ko na me ko kan school authorities no
I see na just say say me to wasi ya what created the atmosphere na bibia how mu bia o mutim be de be catch it
apa and the non quadi. Say, Papa, may catch you say, Gun and quiet to Tom Hanum, on say, and now, if who is share and Quamu be released, some could come with Omuntimin, Kabibi Homukra, Omuntiminka, Swat and Michel. And Tino say, where I met Mena at me at Tia Quase. 1 month who be say, na school or Conny, just school fees, and to also call Kusia, then the Salman, no man. Be Bubo who be so first also Bussetti channel, on Bussetti channel, because teacher no almost over channel. But then side you ask an assist some who teach now watching at the end. We mistake on this way, mistake, but catch us way mistake. Because when our catching say, who now watching says, what our catching no. So a mistake or corner, say be the working mistake corner for teacher which only be an officer watching the correct thing. Or back can I do natural on chamber, the officer watching and maybe a trouble. I want to the watch as I see and over Transiama will lessen a trim, and no one can do intro.
Okay, all right then. All right, then, Champo. Thank you very much. Ati.
Enti me pacho.
To our something, eh?
You could be papa, you could say, for 2 weeks, a year, pefe, just say, Mudiana more crowd 24/7 and I'm from mobile. Because just a minute say Kim, no one ever do a Munka who say a attack a woman, ye bet Jimo, but the money about no food in a circle. Oh, none can tell. Just say a year, me too, some say a year, a bay ye, a year, a year, and I say a bay, and I say a year nibre. Mentias, me papa, to put Miss Mentias, you, me, I mean, just so that. Because who near papa would choose a sea, who near Papa Kuman, who near Pa, who near, wow, near, men Franco Tun Chanko Casabi. What about you? You know, 3 101, 103 101. Oh, Brady, would always tell you good, oh, Brady, me say. At last, grant, I did the Bremen Pabo say, well, last soon I was so is an effort power party.
Also, party.
Papa, a warfare, what can you now? Memphis make a teaching for some beer. Nina say, will be a move about you come and try it. Don't let you bow about try. Now they need experience. You could not, I say, one would be anyone, or when you be, or for discipline and co school snow. And you say, if you remember, maybe you could school discipline and your honor other places. No. And Koya Basa, and the parents no slow any sika. Papa, parents need to do any sika or measure crano. Nina asked me for sending home. She said, I would send it those soon. Say, Ubetimati Toba. I would send because they do you men out when you parent to Naya. I could come on Ibia or Koto Ibia or Clench and Crankon and only Mako. And Taponi Benny do stage Cacabino, not a crano, not so parent in a crano. We are responsible. And Tapon we need. Who turned the phone and Koye? Now, where and be a crowd of system with fatigue. A crowd of every never be a kind of separate in years, a cabin me to know who now crows a dip of penny. Papa, Sika a year, a year, your first can't any be but Sika ye, a 1 year, and Sika me directing no be it was some moment to be a year. So on every channel. But yes, system in the Sika, some away too low, parents near to my yoke. And no way to Mosua. Sika a bomb a year and a crowd. So on the channel, I'm not telling blue promoted. I'm on what channel, I'm much to say on relationship, Crobani Berman Temukrano, which him say, the 24/7 and yet, and yet, almost Obana to an issue baby. Beverly to win any baby. Number a boomay, number may a consum gumaysu, number bread, and may bressa, may bread, or more brain now, so near this, or would be a national 20 year bill, or with the money to the 10 crown. A man can Beman also fit with the 10 crown. Beman will see come to suck. It's a what's the dozen. It's no almost politics of your Kuma, did you with ya? Ye come for some for a dear pan or moyo. A dear panty come for some for we. I could not Supreme Court in the sense of when you did in a. I could for to say you require declares on a president to Kwana. Dear oil. Dear why you all you are. I didn't hear you. Ah, I want you to do.
All right, Champo. You better was it. What's it? Nah,
we should pass it. We should pass it. Trim. Papa be the party. Be the party. Papa. And no na trade ni quick. Samuel soon. Be the party. Papa. And no papa ni no was so could delay. Say, Okoya Jana could Jana delay. Penny pa. Just what you say before we see. Ding, Nina Mobo Bonnie no, Nina, Bobo Bonnie no, Nina, Bobo Bonnie no. Systems now, I'm putting phone on to year. Yeah, I must see you see 10 public toilets inside Jimmy Snow, but you won't be them simply for a while. But some be, but on the yeah, it could be master. Poor Mammy Yanko for being cabby. Now, the car cram rubber walker.
You, there was a short video. It's something that happens every now and then. A branch and say, one or here, Nina Penny, at 9 years so amano. Na a branch yafa, a Lamborghini, Bacon, and a Ferrari Bacon, and a Odoma Cotton, chop bar. She say, chop bar, she say, restaurant. Na ɛhɔ ana ɔte hɔ mo ɔno kora de wɔni aduane bi mmaa no na edi aduane na ne bra frɛ no na obusa no ɛdan no ho nkɔmɔ kakra wɔso sisi a me wɔ site sisi a mo site carpenter foɔ no wɔ ha mason foɔ no wɔ ha kyɛ sɛ wɔn nyinaa obi ɛyɛ n'adwuma kama ɛnyɛ bi a wopɛ sɛ ɔne carpenter ni baako kasa na ɔso ɛnyɛ hwɛ wo de ɛyɛ okay sɛ wɔn yɛ adwuma deɛ wɔn nyɛ adwuma me hɔ ano na sika yɛde abrɛ ne sɛ wɔmfa nkɔtɔ cement no ɛna wɔde kyi gu mmaa no so ɛwɔ restaurant hɔ nom nti no atorɔ no deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ na mmom sɛdeɛ meka no ɛdeɛ ne yɛde to kwan mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ wɔbi twa torɔ no a yɛbɛyɛ deɛ bɛn yɛbɛtumi aputu no off sɛ next time mu ntwa torɔ bio yɛka yi no sɛ wode wo sika kɔma abusuafoɔ sɛ wɔn mfa nyɛ biribi ma saa na akyire no wokɔ na wokɔhu sɛ abusuafoɔ no ayɛ sika no basaa sɛ woyɛ w'adwene sɛ wode asɛm no wokɔ kɔɔto koraa nso a no so yɛ asɛm obi te akyire wobɛka akyerɛ sɛ na wobusuani anaa wo nua de wo sika ana wode asɛm no ɛyɛ dɛ bɛn ɛkɔ kɔɔto no na kyerɛ sɛ boundaries na putu around us said ebaya ebeboa ye so as not to fall in the possibility of lying no kra na yenya de be increase our boundaries ni bi internet say atro no ene yenkosa entino boundaries be ene wa wo fie mpo no a ede ye boundaries be na wo nema be na ade atoto akwam said ebaya when the possibility me say yeah na nasa de bidi akwa wo be kasa kra na kra no na kra possibility wo so otimi de be wo be twatro Abraham kra no wo ye de be wo di tro and you know we have to accept the fact say no matter who you are, even if you are the president there is a possibility say wo bit my de be twatro na emom yem pese wo betwa sa atro no na ye de bibia toto akwam nti wo yesa wo twatro a hey bi twatro me ho be kire me na say no free fall there ene etro no ye beto aso saa ye ma na na sare be di akoko nana enka bi ne nana ba maso
adwekasio medehye
na ana bom to say
oh boy de na da roma nana nom na me kodai enra metimi sorry papa small me feedback o ma fidie no so
unya feedback ho
ai ata me kasa me amete me ne is it ekoyi you can ekoyi
is it say
me say obo adana da roma nana nom to me enra omude me kodai and pay na chimotimi de na sorry anya hwekura no me gina me nam nti aseda na me de ma wo mo
beautiful
na won so ho te say
nyame adom nana bibia da na kwem why bibia da na kwem yo nana wabade a enkoma ye bo no ode hye wade hye enkoma ye bo ni ntina na so bo enkoma e why
yo we de unim say ma chia wo yi man chia busuafo adehye ba na nse ma fom ntino we de me nso ma chia abusua adehye ma nyina wo mu dwumadi yeso chia chia obi biara na ai propasmali na de da ba maso ana men kan de madwene bia ye me
onse ye sha ase no ye nyan konkomo pa ye di na so badam se ye sha ase no fire by no we revisited ora Trump said the amanfo see evaluations about him kakra right na sɛ wobɔtrɔ mu din deɛ a na amfoɔ adeɛ baako ɛbɔ ɔmo tirim paa yɛ ɛyɛ ɛtrɔ
na ne sika ɔde hyɛ ba sika ti baabi na me nso me nam baabi na sɛ obiara nam baabi na saa
na ɛno mu no ana ɛkɔ wie yɛwɔ fa baeɛ no ɔno nso saa akɔfa ɛtrɔ asɛm yi bi baabi based on some occurrence bi a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mu ana yɛbusa ɛho sɛ fine obiara wɔ the possibility so obitumi ayɛ deɛ bɛyɛ atwa trɔ na ɛnyɛ biara ɛdeɛ ne yɛde atoto akwan mu ada a ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ not to lie na sɛ yɛtwa trɔ koraa nso a ɛno nso no yɛtumi nya consequences na yɛbɛhu no sɛ ɛne next time no nya adeɛ a mɛyɛ deɛ bɛyɛ medi trɔ bio na ɛyɛ akɔyɛ sɛ sɛ wokɔwia ɛyɛ drama ɔho ɛyɛ dondon mpanyinfoɔ sɛ nka wokɔwia dondon a baabi a wobɛbɔ dondon no deɛ ana nka ho ɛyɛ dɛ bɛn ɛho ɛden ɛsiane sɛ wokɔwia dondon na wobɔ sisi a no a yɛbɛhu sɛ dondon no wayɛ dɛ na kɔba sɛ wokɔwia dondon no na sɛ wotumi saa bɔ wɔ bɛdwa mu deɛ a sɛ nana na asɛm no ɛyɛ agye gɔn kakra so nti no modalities bɛn na ahwɛ a yɛde ato kwan mu a ɛno no ɛbɛtumi aboa sɛ possibility no sɛ yɛtwa trɔ no ɛɛba a yɛbɛtumi ahu no sɛ daabi yɛnyi yɛn ho saa because there are some dire consequences bi a yɛbɛfɛsi nana nkɔmɔ no ɛfiri Donald Trump ana abɛsi atrɔ so nti kakra a wɔka no kam yɛnkɔ
yo ɔde hyɛ pedas papa na ɔma awɔse egu me manu mu nso wato so nanso yɛtim kɔm yi deɛ ne yɛwɔ ade nti yɛbɛkɔ yɛ anim wokasa sesei no menkɔfa Donald Trump deɛ no a meka asɛm bi na ɛmi sɛ yɛmfa ntoa so kakra sɛ obɛyɛ bi ɛne obi ankasa biribi ase wɔ amɛyɛ bi nanso deɛ ɔbɛyɛeɛ no amoa America na amoa ɔman nyinaa wiase amansa nyinaa yɛsɛ nti ne sɛ wiase amansa nyinaa no dan America nti ɔpanin ɔba bɛdi America soɔ no wɔni yɛ ɛnyɛ Americafoɔ nko ara na nsunsuansoɔ no ɛha wɔn mo ɛbɛtumi aha ɔman wiase amansa nyinaa na wonim sɛ ɛnora no yɛ kasa kakra bi sɛ meka asɛm bi na asa na nya agorɔ wobusaa me sɛ deɛ na ɔbɛyɛ na meka sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ mede bɛka no asɛ ɔyɛ boa America no sɛ wɔntutu kwan nti no ɛfa nwa a yɛde go adupire mu no ɛne deɛ America mmɔ ho ka ne yɛde yɛ ase deɛ saa ne yɛde gya hɔ na wonim sɛ wankɔ ko no hwɛ bɛyɛ mfie aduasa nie wɔ America ha ɛko bi a America kɔyɛ biara no ɛyɛ sɛ aman a ɔmo wɔyere na ɔnom kɔkɔɔyɛ aman a ɔmo adwene ne Americafoɔ nkɔ no ɔnom kɔkɔɔyɛ nkanka ɔyere 30 years deɛ ɔyere nko a yɛnkaka yɛ koraa yɛ nua bɛrima yɛ ɔfa panyin nana Gaddafi koraa gya ɔtankoro yɛ wɔyere koro yɛ ne yɛyɛ ne basaa wuwu yɛ nyinaa yɛ nim now ɛnno a meka asɛm bi sɛ Ukraine oil magnet bi ba America ɛnno a meka na ubaka ko shia delegates na ba ko shia owura Trump no iso otua $300,000 meka na ɛnno a memfa kakra nso so wɔ ha deɛ nti a ebia basmane ebia ɔmampani Trump wankɔ ɛko no na nkyerɛ sɛ ɛko bi ani hɔ ɔkɔ 2017 wɔde ne nsa kɔtrɔ agreement bi ase sɛ ɛnam mfie du ɔmbɛtɔn akodeɛ atuo ɛyɛ 8.1 billion America sikam $8.1 billion for mfie du akɔma United Arab Emirates ɛne Middle East foɔ no na asɛm ne sɛ yɛntɔn ma wɔn mo sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ Iran foɔ no ba a wɔmbɛnya akodeɛ ɛde esi wɔn kwan ɛno pa ho a wɔsan wie yaa no ɛne wɔde America asogyafoɔ apem ni ahanum ekotuna mari so baby se omuso mkɔhwɛ bibi so bibi kro de diname nti so wankɔ ɛko ankasa amerikafoɔ ɛnkɔko a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ɛko bia ne ni hɔ ɔkwan ɔfa so a na wankɔko papa smile wankɔko wanfa wasodafoɔ ankɔko no na afei wokɔtɔn akuturo nduro ɛkɔma saa aman bi no okoba ɛne dedeba omu nyina mfuma mkorɔ nti sɛ wankɔ a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ na ɛko bia ni hɔ anasɛ ne nyi ko ho anaasɛ wɔde asomdua ba America da bi da nti hɔ no no bɛsi hɔ obi ankɔdwendwen ho asoma America yi menim sɛ abusuafoɔ tie mi badwomafoɔ ne wɔde sɛn adwenkasiafoɔ obi ankɔkae CNN May 24th 2019 ɛyɛ da fiada ɛna CNN journalist mmienu baako yɛfrɛ no Zachary Cohen and Ryan Brown no publish stadium nkɔ CNN nkɔ archives na nkɔhwɛ okay bidi manu bi sia papa smiley entro asam na wo kan no afa na mi ankasa mi nua pani owura twum continental ne wɔkeka kan no ma transfer ɛda no me da me na ma dwene ho a me akra ɔyɛ no bɛka bibi support no kakra fi die asem ɔkan no be support no more ɛne die sɛ wudi abatu dwa yi o nipa da sani bia yɛwo a papa wɔ mu na bɔne wɔ mu bɔne ni bi ne die hen entro ka ho na emom ubusa akosa gye na nipa bi ade atoto akwa mu ebi ne okura de me fato sɛ me no kasa yi obi na okan protein me papa smile ni kan protein obi a ɛma na no bi me sɛ eduro bi otwa ntro no de atetew ho ana wɔyɛ sɛ bia otwa ntro no ne bia okale sɛ de obi akokum nipa ni ya so no mu gua ne de na kɔgyina sɛndi bia aw America ha asɛm na me kan yi o ne yɛ kan sɛ krache yɛsɛ okokum nipa ana wodi ewu ana watwe se kan yatua bo bi wodi fo ana sɛ minifo osimini nanso na judge no apene so yɛ de na kɔtwim no ma akɔfa lawyer fo ne kiki ne ogusum di ho adwuma entro de na me ma emfato ho bi na no sɛ Oprah Winfrey yɛ the program bi na ɔkɔfa psychoanalysis bi ba wɔ sɛ 99% obi ani pa bi ɛtwantro na emom empempɛ so wotwantro no ne dodoɔ ɛne sɛ deɛ bɛha nipa no ɛno ni asɛm ɛna aboafo no deɛ ɔmpɔn bo ase a sɛ okay yɛmfa mmara bi ntom ɛkwan mu wotwantro na yɛkyew so wotwantro na wasɛm a wɔka no wotwantro a yɛde wokɔtwene mu ebia wobɛdi bosom baako bosom mmiɛnsa sei mbɛto akwan ɛma ɔma ya mfie petepeepee nie nti wɔn ankasa koraa no yɛn ankasa yɛ Trump yɛi ɛna no yɛ awɔkɔ yi wɔkɔto twantoro obɛdi akonnwa no twantoro ɛma sɛsɛ no ɔmu nya no a ana ɔmu de no kɔ abɛn mu akɔbɔ no kɔ adu na ɔkɔyi ne ho ano ɛyɛ adesia ɔkyena bi no obi ɔtrɛkyerɛ ne hwɛ a ɔbɛhwɛ ne yie ɛna ɔmu de nneɛma toto yɛ kwan mu sɛdeɛ ɔwɔ ahene kaayɛ ɛne owura twum barima kaayɛ no yɛn deɛ no wɔ Ghana ne deɛ papa smile agye gɔn nipa no hwɛ kane no na yɛ nkwadaa koraa yɛ mmeranteɛ no koraa no mu ntwa ntorɔ saa nipa bebree abɛkasa mu de akɔ tetemmerɛ mu na tetemmerɛ no na yɛnyɛ sɛ ɛnokorɛ sɛ ɛkɔ wiaseɛ no yɛ mpanimfoɔ mu akɔ sukuu ɔmu sɛ lɔyafoɔ dɔktafoɔ engineerfoɔ a ɔmu akɔ sukuu a ɔmu nim de yanko mu di anim a ɔmu te sɛ ɔmu atabu mu a yɛkɔ kɛhyɛ aseɛ no ɔmu na ɛtwa ntorɔ akɛseɛ ɛtwa ntorɔ yɛ mpifoɔ nimdiefoɔ na ɛtwa ntorɔ deɛ yi na ɔma hyehyɛ mmara deɛ wɔ hɔ papa smiley mmara no paa deɛ wɔ hɔ sɛ woka sɛ ebi mmara bi anu hɔ a yɛde bɛbra saa suban tantan ano a ɛne yɛmɛgye wɔkyeeɛ nanso mmara no yɛnni so hwɛ emre bi mi kan wo fidie so MP NPP NPB o fi tama kwa akra so ko parliament so ko hin o the driver whole police officer driver a drive akwan ya infata ense a wudie driving police force stop no a MPF ni car mu akogina police officer wo hye ne check crown boy nim police inspector say sergeant crown what say o just wo hye police atare papa yi kasa basa MP ni kasa basa wa police ni papa police ni gina hodin wo hye no ansa no kasa wie ya no ko na saa panimu ya wo parliamentarian no ko di saa suban wo kyerɛ police ni a me wo fa asefo ne me nananom ene me nua ma ne me ma ne me nkokora egu di aso eno mu hia police ni emumu no papa smani bin ko fa galam se mra wo de me kyere kakra hwɛ ena no yenyina ehu sɛ manso district asim bi akosi hɔ e fa galam se hu nkontompo sɛbe me ka anokro bi akyerɛ mu nnɛ me yi me bawa ne me bi aso akyerɛ mu asɛm asi manso e fa galam se hu a asojafo e guard Chinese fo no enyem nwanwa 2017 ena me America ha na me frɛ me krom di aso am so die ne kɔ so hɔ ena me wofa asi ka kyerɛ me sɛ wofa was it 2017 no sorry yeah papa small me ko check akra 2015 sorry 2015 yeah sorry 2015 nam so die ne kɔ so ha no say die asojafo abegu ha o 2015 I'm so sorry for go no more day no say almost say abrofo bi aba wasadwabo hono where western region maybe there's one in central region unfortunately a central region but we through hoko wasadwabo hono kwan na nyi ntamfa what I crowd 20 minutes 25 minutes no do enna o ka kyerem sa so defo na begu dia so we krom ho na obi asini dan no mababeje na so defo begu mu yeden so mu sore mu kɔ wasa gabo ho empom ho forest ho virgin forest ana mu yɛ galamsey na China fo bi na begu ho na Ghana fo bi nso ka ho dis asoja fo no a egu ho no omu no mu sore a omu kɔ guide China fo no ɛwɔ wasa gabo ho saa asoja fo na egu camp na o mabebi de odi aso ho no Captain Mahama ono no da o ma no ntiem ye papa smile mutie me
wo de ni etie na koso
Captain Mahama na no da no sabre no Captain Mahama no da no
enti asemwe no o de hye na ka sa asemwe kyerɛ wo
me de hye na ka sa asem kyerɛ me
okay
enti o ka sa kyerɛ me no enam sɛ enti wo mo yɛ dan enti obi antumi nka o kwa dwabofo wasa dwabofo sa forest bia no forest na chi no aya na sa bi da ho a ne de amanfo nso wasa ase a umudodo so kakakra nti ubetwa forest ni mu ubenanti mu untwa ebro bekura untwa haban wo udo na forest ni mu a kanan sa na tetire me ntu na mu no ko ofom enna dwabofo no kwa na so dafo di tudu o machi gisa wo so ta be kona ID card kura baba ne bi mai batun kutu ta voters register and voters card kan bi one show ID che wo fu da wo a umu ma wo nko akurafo no ntwam akɔ no sodafo Ghana fo sodafo edi wo machi sɛ wo kɔ ofu wampa yo na tika da ye nti hɔ na bibusa wo sɛ na die no kɔ ba ye nti ye to abani wie ye 2017 ɛna me fam ofa ase ɛna o se ofa sɛ die ekufo ado aba nti no saa me ka kyerɛ wo na bia bɛ yɛ adwuma na me sɛ bɛ de na yɛ adwuma wo so afa die ekufo ado ba ye no papa sɛ muntie me ye o afa ohene nya kokoduro akɔ report na oma atu nipa firin kran so mo kɔnka investigation no mo kɔyɛ ɛma nipa no kɔɔ ɛkɔyɛ ɔkɔteto dabofo ɛne wasawuratrem ɛfɔ wasawuratrem ɔmo nyinaa no ɛna wiye so ɛne sɛ asɛm papa smali me mama asɛm nya tententen me busa me ankasa me ho me busa yɛ nyinaa ho sɛ saa report no a me mubɔ MPP fo din me mubɔ mu din nanso ɔmo kɔyɛ ɛyɛ no saa report no kɔsi hen ankosi aga report na NPP for ba so mkoye won ka free pa koye no ankosi aga na me ka kosi asem so nti anu achi na campaign Captain Hwan Mahama Hwan obinya na kwanhia no na kwanhia no konya aye no na asojafo me call me ma me free mu 2018 me call ye me call dentrabo ase ani dentrafo na egu ho no ekodi nkomo me call no de nche me call home prensa papa smile no mfese bia me spy na bibi tisa me di mu ho dance e ke kana na no tam ansana minya mranche mienu no me kasa ena nsema pepie mu no na nyesem kuma mitimi nda naji na captain sebi bebia no wo no ya okonyi na kwanhia no asojafo ne aprosifo o mo yem kana na e ko dije nkrofo asase o de nchabo aso obi o te yemfa mamu gyan sa ko e pinti wo ho ani obi ante na papai sebi mpraduasa se captain Mahama utidia so for mmerante nyina eni no omni ni pa na wo ya jogging o free dia so called entrabo say 8 miles papa smile 8 miles ene kwa ketwa enwa de nso se wo jogo akọ na se wo jogo akọ ye prosi we soja ni na wo jogo akọ a na wakọ duru ba bia ai emano frɛ assembly man no report ye no emano sabi o me nka me tribalistic here emano gu ho nyina ye sabi me amena na no bronfo emano nya to no ga so to ho me kɔ ne na nsɛ yi ai January ya mi fu ba yo ga so to ho ntinka wo no wo ya soja ni a ne kro da wutiri mu a nka wo hu sɛ ani bi so ba no adan na wan piantene da nkyerabo ase krom na nkɔbɔ ho adwa o de nkyerabo ase na tɔma mai efom cellphone e ma sabi bofom timi nka o mu ntehwe no mfa wo phone e fɛ sɛ am roba aba so okuta card wo no ho a so okuta ID card so yeso jani mpa ID card ne kuta no o de kyerɛ ma no so de kyerɛ wo mpa e ma inko school da o be de hu sa asema okay no kwa na sanya no pre it's a whole intelligence officer army captain want me who said want me sense say you were in danger intimate to me kan ko de nkyerabo ase which for tia to me ka jogo from dia so to saa bia no a mma no kɔtɔ mma no ɔtɔ mankane ne bɔɔdeɛ no a adɛnti na aka bɛɛ 900 years wɔntumi ntu mmirika ɛnkɔ kurom na nyansani bi atena asɛm ase mefa nkɔsi nkyɛn mede galamsey no asa na mede toa so yi hwɛ manso deɛ bɛsi yie ɔmo bi akɔsi afei deɛ aprosifoɔ ɛne asogyafoɔ kɔɔ ne nansa yi a sogyafoɔ ankasa ɔronya sogyafoɔ ɛna ɔmo gade chanafoɔ ɛna ɔmo tu galamsey ɛsɛ yɛn nsa ase na mo ankɔsɛ foto no ɛbaeɛ no mo hwɛ video no mo hwɛ deɛ mo hu no hɔ no deɛ ɛbɛ video sɛ mo hu yɛyɛ manso district no papa smiley meka me nsɛm stia sɛ mo deɛ mo nya hu asase a galamseyfoɔ asɛe no wɔ Ghana mo nya hu hwee mo nya hu hwee wo yɛ hu yɛ no mo yɛ hyehyɛ mo mo deɛ mo nkɔ dɛnkyerɛman mu mo nkɔ amanseɛ man mu mo hu nneɛma ɛnokora ne deɛ ɛba galamsey hwɛ metea no mewɔ faase kuro yia o wɔfrɛ me just ayi last year ya wɔfrɛ me sɛ o uncle mesi yes ɔsɛ na wompɛ sika me yɛnkɔto concession aso concession deɛ dɛn wɔsɛ yɛmfa nkɔyɛ galamsey am sɛ yɛm sɛ galamsey deɛ m'ani nye ho na ɔka sɛ wɔse hwɛ wode ɔtena hɔ wɔfa tena hɔ na wontumi kyɛma wontumi ɛde nkurɔfoɔ abɛgu wasa mampɔn wasa mampɔn
ɔfa wede yɛnyɛ disclaimer ketewa wɔ ha so wabɔbɔ nsɛm bebree so wade aseɛ ɛyɛ wobɛsɛ ɛyɛ wowɔ faase anaasɛ wode hyeɛ no ana or feed you that information
yes
nti no we deɛ yɛbɛyɛ disclaimer as to edin a wobɔbɔ no so them sɛ yɛade anka woka no
na ara na meka Mahama deɛ Captain Mahama deɛ
you were making you were posing questions Alpha Mahama there no that was why possibly I didn't do any disclaimer so say
okay thank you okay matiwase
it's no we dey you be disclaimer kitu ebu ha
so disclaimer the amount I disclaimer me na make and your video so on ka ho
all right you ofa
me do Ghana yenche me Ghana yanchime.
Yɛbɛsrɛ m sɛ na nkɔmmɔ no ɛdɛ nti yɛama aberɛ kakra nti yɛne bɔ no tɔfa kakra na yɛnkɔ nuanom aka so wae
nti ɛntoɔ no deɛ mene me nua pani twe barima sɛsɛ na afei meyɛ research kakra na mmepa mu no mmerɛ ba a mene no mmienu paa ɛbɛkɔdu kada yɛ sɛ waka asɛm a wɔka yɛ nokorɛ na mmom Adam nana ne yɛn bɔne ayɛ yɛ mu ma bɔne fata awura yɛn na mmom nipa binom hyehyɛeɛ bi a ɔmayɛ ato hɔ ɛna mfa bɔne no a ɛwɔ bɔne ɛwɔ mu no wahu yɛtoto ha na bɔne no ano abrɛ ase kakra a woyɛ bɔne no a mmerɛ bi da hɔ na atwe aso yɛbɛyɛ wo ne ayɛwo yɛn nso yɛdeɛ mmara da hɔ nso bɔne mmara no yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma na bɔne no a na ɛgu so ne ɛkɔ na de bia kawo kɔwɔ alayɛfoɔ nyinaa bombɔn dodoɔ no abombɔn wɔ Ghana your politicians do not have bomb Ghana. In Troa air course for presidency. Omampania saw yen Troa air course war. In some I could tell you personally, or the Belus row, in some I course war, and Yasam Kitwa. And then I travel boy. A travel boy.
You,
what Ghana? Also, your MP, Scabanonia, would necessarily tell back college education of America. Ɛna ne yɛdu nkwa to famna person bi akuno Ghana commercial bank du nkwa ofen me am krom omu de kɔ omu de sika kɔ am robbers ekuta AK-47 akɔshoot van no bullion van no ama person ordinary person man ya wɔyɛ na dwuma omu kuli ya ɛno de ya adan se kwan no afi me hwɛ kwan no a video no ba me hwɛ kwan no am se na sa kwan yi de e kwantempɔn ka si a ɛsɛn ko mu ta road no kwa da e de na so la yɛ futu kwan Osmani we say bi a nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a ɛba ɛwɔ tam ma sɛ ɛka no ne mmerɛ ba ne yaka nti me nua pani owura twum me say what's my kano afi de me ma yi manim me foa so do
okay
papa so me de manual right
you nana
thank you sir thank you nana thank you very much
yeah ma
thank you very very much
baba smile
o me de no kwa na me ka ni pe bi o to
eh okay sit and for ba we dey mo nana wa ka sem na zanzana ba hu se dia asem no I so no confuse me say wa nana wa shase se o papa opera researcher psychoanalyst catch us say ni pe bi atwantro enya no na kan o e wo 7 books in name Quran e wo o Bible se ni pe bi atwantro o Old Testament e go say Yakopon transro every of o penipa no akontwantro o so wanya bi e o Bible ni nti yes o bi atwantro waka and I did mention if you can say, why they are using the law. I don't know who can say, even though we have the law, we are not using it. Our problem is how we ensure, say, so be control, you'll be punished. As he deserves. And then, Papa, on said, no, if I can say, Osano, I'm say, Minsumisuano, we can't try, we are bar. Koda minimum ma area ho in those days who can try yedimako etua who can draw I see the punishment obenya who can draw that. It is some people in Ghana, northern part of Ghana, western part no more big deities no who should also be control well into punishment no kube obi kube o want to go fa kube ni kwayem because the punishment is severe. Hey, rape. South Africa, no.
Wait, fire, chipping kit to now you intimacy and why?
No, Nana, Wakasan, what South Africa, no. Nanka rape Yakoda. Omobaya law say, you will be castrated on be you shabak of him. But wouldn't him say, Titimre Ghana? Better bino okofa oba other rape, no bano, anyantum, whatever you want to put it, former. Ye uti secular, ye do track village, look at that stigma. Into a young boy, you dare not go to rape a young girl. Well, the punishment was severe. What is making my uncle to seize a gun for and say, we are not enforcing those laws, sir? But the Supreme Court of Ghana, it didn't suit control. And a baby said that Dajungo say, but Quran and Bible, okay, Tumbium, nothing. That is why let's start to do what these people are doing. And we are better than them in terms of integrity and honesty. This argument in there, so we generalizing there, you're always going to have problem with some of us.
Okay.
But now politicians there, some I have no problem because Anas I investigation into the judiciary.
All right, fire. Home as well. What's it? Yenti Abbey. Why? Now, yes, about to be no what Uncle and so. Abbey, Yoko, Bamaso.
Yeah, Papa Smiley, Argentina.
Good. Yoko, what's it? I just saw Bamina dancing. Yoko, Yoko.
Have you showed them the Trump farewell celebration?
Medical Busa say, you know, me who say, or mother home, or Muya Bibisa, America say, yeah, Bibisa program, Misa inauguration, no, the outgoing president need to me, yeah, or also out.
Very, very sad. Do you understand? Very sad, disgusting. How this divisive character can be seen as good is incredible. Look, let me tell you people on this platform. Do you think if Obama did 1% of what Trump has done in terms of insulting people, having touching women's pussy, I will spray Lysol on people. If Obama did 1% or said 1% of this, the stigma will not be only on Obama. On all black people on this earth will pay for that. They say that is why we say black people are like animals. They are last on the human race. You see, this is how they will tag all of us. Those of you who doubt it should go and read this book, The Bell Curve. Do you understand? When they come here, you come and support. Go and read it. If Obama did 1% or less of what this man did, we all of us black people on this earth will bear the consequence.
Now, Abe, my musa to what extent Anna as a scenario will create, you know, so open it, you know, it becomes the problem of Donald Trump, and I say it becomes his burden, his responsibility. To what extent? Say if say Obama, Ubusa say if Obama had done just a percentage of what he did, or as per what's my okay now,
1% less.
Let's say the reaction wouldn't have been the same. Is it something that Donald Trump and the course of Saudi and say?
Oh, so when he said was been touching women's pussy anyhow, you think it's something to be said? Look at the way.
Hold on, Matawas you. Now,
okay. Imagine Obama standing in front of Capitol Hill and inciting people to come and destroy that. Who would you achieve that?
My question is, whatever say why yes and it says also saying Obama yeah just a percentage, so the reaction would have been and no should it be a problem Donald Trump and also addresses our problem now.
But he did it because these Oyibo people have got the idea that with them everything they do is sacrosanct. But if a black person does anything, hey, we told you. They are like animals. They are last to the human race. This is what they will tell you. But as well, leave this thing. Fire is there. I heard Fire saying that Chatu Chikata, that so-called legal guru, was mentioning the electoral commissioner's name. Did I hear it right? No, I heard it right.
Sir.
Okay. Papa Smiley, do you remember a few months or weeks ago, we discussed the topic of the veil of incorporation? Exactly. So what did we learn from that thing? Look, that is why the petition they filed, they did not write the woman's name. They wrote first petitioner, first respondent, second respondent. This is how, because the woman is not the electoral commission. Do you understand? The woman, the electoral commission is a separate entity, it's a separate body. So Mahama is not dealing with Jemensa. Mahama is dealing with the electoral commission. So why he Chikata, who claims to be a guru? You see, that is why I've been telling you people, there is a difference between knowing and doing. This man, even though you both claim to be a guru, he's not practiced law before. You see how he's been disgracing himself every day? We have a huge knowing-doing gap. Somebody, people are, hey, he's a guru. Chikata is this. He finished law school at the age of 17. So what? He has not practiced anything. Do you understand? Today, there's one guy, I forwarded it. He said, who is Davis this to school Chikata? The guy doesn't know how to do it. He has not practiced the thing before. So he thinks he can use his theory to come and mess people up. That is why Mahama, that is why when they did the court issue here, they didn't mention his name. They say government official one. That's why they did not mention his name. But you claim to be a lawyer, and people are telling you are this. Chikata, who knows Chikata illegally internationally? Who knows him? Is Chikata Lord Manfield? Is Chikata Lord Dennis? Nobody knows him. Possibly go on, yeah.
All right.
Your next question.
Also go on there. Let me just have small back.
Fire. Yeah, snappy. No, was on phone so I so why? Snappy.
I think the body yeah. When you see the oha. Na Chikata.
Who is this?
Jemensa Edino. Response nearby no. Court no. Did they overrule that? Court no say what Chikata was say. First respondent, court and say. Because on no year return of sovereignty, when it's coming to make statement that obabonity, I know use the constitution, no. Papa Smiley, I am oh, man, yeah, and then my chance more I am take out and practice that. Ya check who for the Nugumu, Odriana by one normal court or go study it. A kufado, a champ on time, I'm not sure more on Udriana. Who was their lawyer? Even 4 of these judges, who knows Lord Marfon in Ghana? Well, it's like you are comparing goat and monkey. Papa Smiley, Nipa Adiana Chikata Eyeno, he's teaching Ghanaians the law. On some country say, they play into the law, and a court no age time. In the difference we clear. In the how Abi want to use this case, to undermine Chikata. So I can say Ghanaian law need to be improved. Better was it. But Chikata is demonstrating the law. Tell me why court now for time. It's just demonstrating. I don't know, say, you can also be a guru if you want to. In this obese Chikata guru, I don't see why that should be a problem. But man, how baby, this guy, we've been told, after consulting assembly, and we'll put it on thought into what we call constitution in Ghana. One person, and you want to undermine him.
All right. Fire.
Oh, indeed, Mr. Abi, Nimabu, I don't know, sir. Who, San Obaka say, Mamina, this year, UN representative to Africa on election. Your president, and then you're back on.
And I tete.
I think you're qualified. The judges there can never say what you're saying. All the judges there, they cannot open their mouth to say, record now, or more kind could be as one a troy. Sir, judicial report now, cases no, I'm on compile Ghana. Master, never do a fair time and say what is good for us.
You,
because
fire. I'm to make a point in the home as well. Why? Na yenti obosonfo na yenko Patricia so kakra. Why? Obosonfo otimenka bamaso. Obosonfo ho.
Adwin kese papa smiley. I mean share meta na metie nuano. Sa otimenka.
Yetonka pa wati.
Gidi sa otimenka.
Yetonka.
Yeah.
Yo.
Michia bedwafo ne etiefo nyina.
Obi ajo so wati.
Abi, I was listening to your conversation. Who are you chatting with? Abi.
No kasa we chiro.
I'm meeting the background.
Well, it never went on air and then why? Why?
Okay. And I'm criteria awareness keep here. Yes, campaign me na me. Yeah, papa. Yeda na mati nana asarbedi akon ye hene ba ko pe nana ba ko michia nana.
Pa ati
Ai. You say we say Patriotism Revisited. Man follow the previous versions.
We're taking it from a different dimension. So on the Mitchell. You know, based on your community idea, you can possibly take it from a true perspective. What I say? A dear bay, and you beat me the SCC atro will be disastrous to many of us. And say will be our possibility. Yes, I can be so be chatro. Nti a dear bay, you beat me at 2 you beat me ama sa atro din either bay. I couldn't chikakra. Why?
I say Nina Midasi, Nina Ejina, say it's a crime baby or Hayana if he say Ubina a free baby about Maya and I say or the Bible Graham. But Yankasa will say you're conscious of certain things. But media be America never be brave or it requires political senior canon. It's a binding and I say some level and some amount of political political feature and I say use that as a word
conviction and I said
okay political reinforcement
okay, all right,
exactly because and anything that is because if nations are not societies are to be allowed non-politically papa you the word would not be it cannot go. There will be everyone will be his or her own master. There will be lawlessness and all that. Intina the California and nanum politically or say a man or mine from a family level, from a home level, and then from a town level, national level, regional, and all whatever. Well, and see, it requires that political reinforcement, And what do we see? And who are the politicians? We are the politicians. And see, Papa, it's a special guest or making a contribution. Yeah. And see, sometimes, I don't know. In the money be also, sometimes I'm just made to believe, say, if it's natural, say, meaning to say me personally say in the man now can say I throw the nesa in the man Baba me enfa send you kind of crackers and my special guest now Patricia over there.
Why? Why?
Okay, me that's
Okay,
it.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Also for anyway, Oba Patricia. Oba Patrio. I'm say.
Wow.
Na empom to say.
Nyame adomo na bibia akoye de.
Good one. And our birthday is not to say.
Oh, it was so fun. It was okay. It was as expected.
Now, what if I anchor there?
Oh, man, mu na nka mu de se meja omo ha ya.
And now I want to
ya. Mete wa ha ya birthday wishes me da bibia se. And then music, hey. If you have romantic husbands, that's what you get to. Yeah, I'm so grateful. I'll be grateful to you all.
Good one.
My mama feel trapping. I'll be brought for me to my
Beauty. Yo, and young queen anyway. It into ya in your chest wada, and Comodina asako pie atrudi so. Nse yesano na me cousin bi okudi tro bi na ne papa de a oye no odne to ho no de akuma etu ne minimum se wanka no kura obe de be obetwa ne ti although ni nim se papa na nya de obetwa ne ba ne ti nanso efiri ho kɔ no abrante no se obedi tro kura na o make sure say ekwan da ho kakra obetima de be afa ho adwane na am say etro akoya de a haye wo fatwum bebre nti yenkomodie ni nyina sa wote ho na wotie ya nse ye pekwan a ebetimi de atoto akwan mu a atrodie will be very disastrous for many of us. This and say obi o wi asibia no the possibility say already be obi dey draw na emom no enema bi o ha dey gu kwan mu a eno no ema atrodie no very costly for enyanum bi na wo Ghana yi no wa hwehwe niema mu kakra ma mu say almost say bank court a order bank bi say ontua onfa osu bempasika 310,000 Ghana cedis Emma Ibrahim Mahama is answer defamation bi a dey be akoso ni nyina ka atrodie no ho we betime twa tro bi afa ho a woje ho anya dey be enye nti what are some of the boundaries and I say modalities are okay ye wo ye ma Ghana mu either on the individual levels or the group level and nti no ema atrodie be dey be ebetimi akofo.
Oh, Papa smiling. Me there be a me can. Why black see there? Meaning say whether black is scarce. Me why I say this? Yeah, even Ghana had near the in trucha. In trucha is all we eat and drink, sleep, everything, every language we speak. And true. What I see, yes, Susano. Me nye biasa, but na nyamisuro no wo ho pa. Papa wanko sorry me kai pa Sunday school uko no ma to si dipo no de wama Sunday school teacher bi udru oba show sika de bai onu su do oba kwa evening MCN omo no mo kwa ewia yen kwa early in the morning no mo aba after hours oba bisa Sunday school teacher bisa no sika no de man say no na de bai intina it was minimal intro die no me sure say na wo but na very minimal because usuro say o papa be mo obi after say we disika and now in fact say we disika na ye be sure wo classmates name and it went all the way to school as well but and then continue be bad there's trouble the esimo yisu kin mamunye say amankola they over pampered and intro dey na be take you over obi didn't try just say one name who cry because the system will let go. Ain't me de me who say saa name and shame wo ho abesin na it would have reduced a lot. Who name me and shame the person in the industry in the companies wherever we are. Who name me now shame me. That's the only thing that kind of put some kind of fear, shyness in the person. So be burn pim kra na head because obi o ha odin tro wakaba wa share quote eguso. Nti yɛnkyee no yɛkye no koraa na even yɛn mpanimfoɔ yi abobɔ ɔmo din de biara de still ɔmo hwiewie na ɔmo hyehyɛhyɛ coat ne jacket na ɔmo gu so na ɔmo their life is going on normal. Nti ayɛ system no yɛwɔ mu no if you don't name and shame them one jeli wɔn wɔawia ɔman sticker wɔn jeli ani tua na nipa ne nenam. It's so sad. How on earth would that leave us? That attitude would never leave us. So ye name and shame me it will never. And yeah, dear, you bet me a clear no. That's what I keep saying. And I know there, me there, intro there. And no, since I was a Miss Bell, a year now will me said then from Akonya asem. Or no, I didn't ask them call court rooms. I don't know you may say I don't know how to call them in Ghana. Or just according to her is a court. No, I didn't ask them. I could say or some see any me shame me all over or disgrace me my image. I'm not like that. You know, yes, someone had me draw last stop mobile manager. Now I don't want to hear both sides. Maybe they say or see on my fraud, normal fraud, and I think they frauded her. Who drew on our see you 1 week. Ọmụ etimi anya ama no ọmụmụ asan ati ekyire ne abayewa ekontokwa na ne one ne ba ho ni mumu she scot free ma or san ababa ka san sere no and sere no social media because onim say baby identify and trade bia de akodi ho but so that's why I keep saying no kre no ewe no kre no ewe uko Christo sumu abobo uko ye Christo ye shrines what do you call them traditional sector bobo like even the law to say and who need obi ya there na one record na you are dead and doomed ebeba besi so say we am true ni wo kan okra no enti it's so hurting but I mean one day we still have to have the name and shaming system at place.
All right, enti o de name and shame no na ebeboa ye meboa.
Oh yes no pe Ghana ni o na ni dignity ho hia no so the neighbor newspaper mso go wie sika ye jele no o e bia wakoye akoto na wakoye wo it really checks us. Now wouldn't they come remune na sipon it works though but a long process. You have to have all your evidence. One kasa and just was small police and so on I see I didn't say uncle pay evidence in bra you will never trust the system.
You about Patricia you better ask ati also we input
Abasmale. Abasmale, quick one. A quick one on what Patricia said.
Okay, all right, carry on.
Regarding the lady. I think this thing goes to fire. I want fire's reaction. You know the incident Patricia referred to as the lady, that musician.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed this thing on Sunday on GN Radio. There's a Ghana program there. I speak on there on Sundays. And what happens, I don't know the contents of the case, but this lady said some people, I don't know, have abused or, cheated or something. So she took the issue to the Ghana Traditional Council, Nawulomoe or something, for them to settle the issue. You understand? And to be frank, I got to know on Sunday that when she took the issue to the Traditional Council to do the thing, they told her that they will need time because the lady at the time she took the issue to them didn't even know where the person resides. So they said if that is the case, then she should give them time. They told her some money to pay 2,000 cedis or something. She paid 2,000 cedis something. So that they'll use that money for transport or whatever to go and track the person down before they can give the person the summons. But as at last week or so, I don't know whether they've not been able to track the person down. But the lady...
Oh, I beg,
Yeah.
sorry, there's an update on this thing today. She was called
Okay.
the rep of the the Awolome, whatever I can't mention their name
Yeah.
well.
Now,
That
Ulome.
traditionalist. They were
Yeah.
called with Miss Bell today online. On both,
Uh-huh.
she even got angry and left because she's saying that before she paid that 2,000, you had told her, say, she didn't go and look for the person. But that woman, those people, they are the owners of our land, and it's true. We are cry here. I think we always say the Gans are the owners of our land. And she need not to do anything whatsoever. That's what they told her.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
know because she doesn't even know where the girl is.
No,
But
she
according
was.
to
She
that
was not.
woman,
Okay. Yeah.
the traditional is according to them, before she paid the 2,000, they promised her wherever you are in Accra, so far as you're on the Ghana land, they will fish you out. And she also paid with the knowledge to say, so she in the first place was not supposed to go and look for where the girl is. And this is more than 6 months she's saying. And then in 2 weeks. I'm not really stretching this, but me, I hear from both ends. My point is, why though the first day you tell the person, oh, this prolonged based on ABC, because I don't think it's the first time you guys are doing this thing. Her grievances are from what I say, and so
Yeah.
I think
Patricia, I'm adding to yours. Do you understand? I'm adding to yours, but I want to clarify.
I'm giving you an update on it anyway. I just listened to them.
Okay, Sunday we'll discuss this. But what I told them, what I told them on the Sunday program is this, and I hope Fire is listening. Look, the system or the traditional system may be good or not, like our usual mainstream system. I told them. Because to them, the lady has disrespected them. This has not happened before. This, I said, look, this is exactly how I describe it. I said in English systems or in finance or whatever, there is something we call stress testing. Do you understand? Stress testing means when you design a system, you use the system to its utmost limit to see whether it can survive any extreme occurrence. If it survives it, fine. If it doesn't survive it, you go back to the drawing board and fix it. So what these traditional people were doing is this. To them, once they say, hey, you are going to traditional chiefs or Wulomo and so on, you should panic. Because as we all have it, it's full of juju, you don't go to these people. So people just give in before they even reach there. Some people like to test the system by being deviant or don't even respect anything. So it is up to them to continuously review what they have to see whether it's effective or what changes they should make. And the same applies to this lies thing we are talking about too. Papa Smiley, when you say they say we have all the laws. And I keep telling you people that if you have a law and it's not working, you don't have it. Because we lie. Look, Obosomfo was right. I didn't know people were listening, people could hear at the background. Papa Smiley, you saw this morning, I told you about some grant money we receive, we have to refund.
That's right.
Okay, I was paying. I've paid that money today, but you see how Igbo think. The description I put on it, I thought my description was so obvious that the payment should go through. But my colleague saw that the people we are paying want a specific description to be put on it. So we were writing backwards and forwards as you people were talking, as we were talking. Even when I came here earlier, I was talking. Then she was going on. She write a reply. She write a reply. So I decided to call her and resolve the issue. And she said, "Well, I mean, she hasn't got any problem, but then we need to change. She thinks we need to change because otherwise it's going to cause confusion at the other end. So that is why I call her to show how we can change the thing." Do you understand? So if it is a part of the world, just leave it. This one, this. It will not cause any harm or damage. But we don't want to cause problem to some other people. Do you understand?
Yo.
But in our part of the world, we've accepted it. Look, here, they have what you call the small claims court. Small claims court. Somebody, you are doing business with somebody, the person messes you up, and you feel you are right. You can go to the small claims court to claim the money. Then they have another system, restorative justice system. You offend somebody, and there's a problem, you go and sit down with the person. And if you have to apologize, or if you don't want to escalate, you apologize, or if you cause harm to the person, you witness what the harm you've caused, and you come to a compromise, or you come to apology or something. Do you understand? So these people have these things, and they are monitoring it and seeing the best way to improve upon the thing.
Okay. Abe, first year.
In our part of the world, the things are there, then we say, forget it. If it's the people who are supposed to implement the thing are lying. So how would it work?
Okay.
Like Nana said, if the MP is not respecting law, he is expecting me to come and respect that law.
You, Abe, everybody was it. Opposite for Yakwe, what's it? Nah, you're my doctor, Jingle to Kabi. Why?
Yo, Papa, me that's it. I'm saying, Nana Misha say na me kano. I'm saying, it requires political reinforcement, such as because honesty and as a it can be enforced. Obi on kano kre. And Papa mean person my campus will be on kano kre. Not just say you were born dishonest. But I don't think say there's anyone who's born to be honest or born to be dishonest. We are all neutrally born. Okay. And see the attitude we pick them from the society, the environment. And yes, sir. Yeah. And see what kind of environment are we born into? And I said, are we raised? It has influence upon us. But now may can be but media near me better and I said me name and say at least if it comes to honesty, say you'll be open enough and you'll be truthful. Okay. And religiously, and traditionally, I was saying America say we are born in the society and we capture all these things from the society, Nucredie has been a very key attribute. I could directly link it to Abosomsom. That's the key attribute. Growing up as a child, me fear like a humbi that you have to be honesty in order to deal with this tradition and as this religion. And see, Emma, at the point later on here, I be who say, I be done and no more. And I just have that happiness to say I've made the right choice, and it's going to be in line with my principles, my lifestyle, and my character of being honest person. Okay, and see, religiously, we are not taught how to be honest. Talking about Christianity and Islam, and the signs are there. But here in free, even the family level, Christian families, as I say, Abusia Ejaya Christoni, Enaye Christoni, and as Ejaya Kramoni na Enaye Christoni ana Ejaya Christoni na Enaye Kramoni, and Okradia Nanta and Sisisa. Obi who say parents are all for entry one maso saying one can of credit. Idia Omaka could be Bonibia Nasa or Mafasika Nasa or Mayina Mon Quema Nasa, I will find a queer Bonibio, a Bontia, or by fear ye be son on can of credit. But I will so Eco Bobusia. Okay, Eco Bobusia, sanda ho say bia obi no de ne ntoma echinchin anaasɛ ɔde ne duane na echinchin na ofiri aduane yi a wahyɛ ne dan sɛ de sɛ me baba bagye mi sika no wa ya abofra na yɛtwe wa sɛ wo nka no kra no wa wofo sɛ ona ana wogya bɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ ntumawura na ba bɛda me ka na asɛ mpa wura na ba bɛda me ka ɔba ka kyerɛ ne sɛ menni hɔ. Papa, this is a very common thing to everyone. Obi ojina all lines so hangout, Google Hangout is so be dance say it's a very common practice. It's a norm. Ayeni say bibi. Ekoso ewo efie bieremo. Schools are here kokra ye kokusuyandi. School prefect. Papa, so your school prefect are damn for lateness. Udi opa obetimi akọ school late. I said then krano. Your name will not be in the list of latecomers. And as a talkatives. So or church or talkatives are we are down for a break time, we tonka TV man, we are not to ice cream man. Who kasa they are offered into listing also. I'm sorry, in mocks, I've lived in a Zongo community whereby criminals, guys who go out there and cause crime. When the police come to the community to hunt for these guys now, you find imams, personalities or personnel who lead prayers, who lead Jama prayers in the mosques. They hide these people. They offer them shelter and shield them from being arrested by the police. They defend them, they support them. And it happens also in the churches. They hide criminals. Even at the political level. Yeah, even presidents, politicians, MPs, ministers, what they demonstrate and they say, the better you are able to deceive and lie to the people, no, that's the better, and that's how smart you are. Yeah, presidents, they try to be smart upon the people. They say things that they don't really mean it. They have no even clues, idea of how to accomplish or achieve them, but yet they lie to the people and they go to power. What do? Those under them, their ministers, they go to do something, they don't punish them. So we don't see any drastic and as a strict actions to punish dishonesty in our country. That is where I come into the political level. Because if say school ni and a teacher ni control school ni, now say the Ministry of Education, even in that level, district level, can take some punitive action against the teacher now. Then from the bottom, we are teaching the people say lying. It's something it comes with a price and with punishment. In Jabofrano, at the classroom, class 5, and that's a class 6 or no or teacher, a can draw, and now he's being punished for lying to the headmaster and as a headmistress. Bibisana, then we are beginning to inject this fear in the people. But what do we see? We don't see that. Rather, we see political leaders recklessly and irresponsibly lying and being dishonest, and they brag in dishonesty to the people. In this year, how can we heal the society? He said we have embraced it and we have accepted it, but in our own individual ways, any me for papa, right from childhood, yes, I've lied, I was punished and all that. But then at that time, I knew say abosonsom and as a traditional religion, you cannot lie when you are even crying that person is seen as to be a traditionalist, you are dealing with that person now. You're not proper, even as stubborn as you are as a child, you can lie to your parent or your teacher or your pastor. If you are dealing with that person now, you have a fear, say, no, papa mean to me, because yes, you are bosom for or some bosom. Into a humbi ekbata, you say, hey, we try and throw papa ya na mamiya, abosumba bikumi. Until you will not even dare to lie to this person in the society and also in that community. And where do we go wrong? Yen to me sa power sa to me why it can, heal the society out of dishonesty, And how do we include and as a merge this into our political domain?
Okay.
We've ignored them because politicians who are taking our taxpayers' money, who are are elected to manage our affairs, they want to rule dishonestly. And if you want the healing, make a crown and they say, Papa, if we want to inject and bring back honesty in our lifestyle, in our society, where we can really, really rely on each other and see progress now. Because, Papa, honesty, it speeds up progress. It speeds up. It saves a lot of times, a lot of resources, and it's also healthy to your mind, your psychological state.
Okay.
Because, Papa, if you are dealing with an honest person now, you have a free state of mind. You can develop. It enriches your soul and your heart, your mind. Papa, yeah, it's a so mosing sikakoko. Say nipandi sikakoko amao. Obi se kontompuni di sikakoko brewa. Papa, wunda uni sa akwe odi abreme no. Onye no kwedifo anase oye kushinia. Papa obitimi ukoda obeda. But se obi a unim se nipa we oye no kwedifo edi ade kitu bi kra endu sikakoko de brewa. Ujidi say ade de animunyam, you take it with honor, and because we lack honesty. And our political leaders are not taking any score. They themselves are criminally and brutally dishonest. Their souls have been arrowed with spirit of dishonesty. Papa, maybe in my own way, no. Well, I know say it's Boba. We are going to merge, include, and then I may share and I may mouth the story, even growing up as a child, when it comes to being honest towards some set or some group or individuals now, my honesty were strictly channeled towards people who are related to our traditional religion. Yes, Papa, I had a chance to live with them. And I'm not surprised that growing up as now, I'm really, really, I'm deeply drowned in the spirit of our tradition. Well, and see, we are going to use that.
Seventy was here, and I doctor so. Yeah, I was some someone or do who dom and a boa mouth mechanical me boa.
Debbie, me say na me me call a brave na me kwa sorry.
Meka
na me kwa sorry.
Meka say na odo who boa na nanom na mouth mechanical na say. Sa na abeso chire.
Debbie. Anya no
tia. Mouth mechanical no.
Say me who say no kra ka no kra eboa.
Okay.
You don't have to look back. And I make us a free me call a bremo no. One thing I grew up in a Christian home where I didn't have any fear to lie to my parents. And yeah, we can't to another so you go by I say now yeah. And see, even though I faced punishment for being dishonest, I wasn't scared of it. I wasn't scared to lie to the people that I was dealing with. But then in the society, Papa, it's not hohoi, it's not piki, it's not KJB, it's not infakra, yeah, piki, meka. Na sa society sino. Krono and Kronkuma, okwa onim say obusum nibi wo hu nkrofobia they are. They are the traditionalists, they are the traditional people. If you're nam kronkra isi we no ono oya obrafo we no edura amamremrema ohun so no mo hihye ntade na omo chinkrom na omo twetwetwa mboa. You know them in the society omo nko asori onko EP onko RC onko Pentecost. And as a child, these people, when I'm dealing with them now, I was very, very careful. And I will not even try to say I'll be dishonest and I say no, you have to get that feeling, say no, these people if I mess up with them and I say if I play any act of dishonest now, the gods will punish me or I will die. Okay. Exactly. And yes say and no and Emma because Emma me cannot correct. But I wasn't scared to and I was lying as a child to parent. But then to certain direction, no, I will not even dare And why was that? Why was that? And then until now that I've grown up, who say yes, okay, this was indeed the actual purpose or the reason. Oh, and see, Papa, this it's our own justice system. It's a justice system. The leaders, people who are not being honest with the people, no. Papa, yeah, Baba Shasia Brubru yeah, and it's not only them, it would descend upon their descendants. Because so a minister now by GSK. Papa, this is the solution. Don't say I can't the causes and how it's affecting the society. So we need to apply the solution. Because president Eba Umia Omoka Koswe na Ukra Quran na Ukra Bible. Yet they are lying.
We are radio, and this is Aquento4 Radio.
That's all. Yema Dr. Jingomra. We na yesha say free to honum. No be add in the final word. And as I believe I could be na bombarded as of some kakra all the way till 7 p.m. Na hour of awakening and empowerment Jumediano Abba. Dr. Jingo, Bamaso.
Yeah, I think I say.
Good. Say, where there?
Oh, my boy, yes, I don't. Maybe I come.
You, and
I don't get the Papa Smile made us say, Ghana, every one 225 MPs, regional ministers, police officers, army, churches, via Ede and Tua, my Akonondi new Pia, Ghana, it's not going to change. So, it's not going to change. And you know, Obosonfo, they all can be overcome, but that is not the solution. It's not going to change because in himself, and to Akwan, and to Anna Mokan Hede, Yakoku Yanina, taught it. If you are so, when you have fire, and the tax I send to my own. Now, I could be full now. Normally, maybe a citizen said, yeah, they don't know. Go so free. Not region, Ebaha, Ebede, Ebelia, a Fumuni Mako. So, that is a superstition because all of it there, I don't know what you see one. A big ball view, a man, or maybe I don't know. But I now, Becca said, I did it, she knew into no better or Becco, no father. So, you know, MYA. Now, some more yaking. Yana one man take of straight, yes, because we don't want the solution. Symptoms are not in the area we are talking about, but the cause, the root cause, the judge and chain. So that's it. If you are some country of the Papa Smile, yes, I work with you, take a can, the book of Romans, and totally cannot you guys should go. So there's yeah, but if you use it, Casano. So, you be crack in the book of Romans. Can you show some kind of a let me say, Papa's money was there.
Oh, so, Coso, why? Coso?
So we are American. But say, we are not sinners because we break the law. We break laws because we are sinners. So that's what I'm saying. Well, we are trying to baby. Say, the fact say we break laws, because we are sinners. That's why we do. So because it is our nature. It is our nature to fight, to break laws, and then we will continue to break it. So, yeah, I am sorry. So, I'm out for, can't come on Papa's money. But me, baby, I'm in kind of. So I'm out for books or more kind. And I'm some more book I'm making. Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. What? Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, right? No about fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concoctions, and covetousness, which is what? Idolatry. For which things sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walk sometime, right? When you live in them. But now, that is the change. Ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie. Okay. 9. Also there. Lie not unto one another, seeing that you have put off the old man, seeing that you have put off the old man with his deeds. That's Colossians chapter 3, verse 9 or more. And have put on the new man, which is what? Renewed in the knowledge after the image of him that what created him. Wherefore, therefore, there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision or uncircumcision, barbarian, this, bond, free, but Christ is all and in all. So, if you, the conscience, right, only good when the true light of God is shining on it. The conscience is only good when the true light of God is shining on it. The conscience we have, which determines us, give us the knowledge of good and bad, is only good when the true light of God is shining on it. Who is
that God? Who is that God?
Hey, Nana.
Who is that God?
Nana, where that trainer? Oh yeah. Why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Memoir basso. Why?
That is the God who created heaven and earth. That is the Lord Jesus Christ who came and died for you and for me and died for our sins on cross on Calvary 2,000 years ago. That is the God I'm talking about, the God of the Bible, the Lord Jesus Christ. So, and if you want to know that God, I will tell you that it is the Lord Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth. So, I am born at 10 years of Calvary. That is the God I am talking about.
You are talking about.
You. And our born. So, and that is the thing. So, that's what the American said. We are flesh. So, and there is nothing good in our flesh. So, for the only thing for us, to believe that Christ died for our sins. Once you believe that, then the Spirit, which gives life, will come into you. And then, when you study the Word, you know that because the Word doesn't teach you that. That's what we have: actions, emotions, and consequences. So because the Word of God says, "Here I can also what? Do not lie to each other." So not say, "Oh, Papa, smile." Say, the Word of God is richly dwelling in me. That's a Jumana also mean. Name estimate. Where did you say, why do I mean? I will say, be a medicament 6 MA. So, medicine, that's it. Medicament 2 go for you, Jumana. Papa Smari. What I've done to you?
Abom Chrono.
Mabam Chrono. What's how can I say? But the Word of God, where you have in your hand, it doesn't teach you that.
Okay. You, dog. Once
you have that thing on you use, so and only guide you your actions. So your emotions, and only a guide you and make the decisions for you. Didn't make say the conscience is only good when the true light of God is
shines upon it. You, dog. You better was it. What it? You better was it. Now, you shall see in front of Nasa. Everybody else say, "Is he when meet me and some meet me and some?" To say me promise to say as one with you any day council. Now, what ye ama kama aka meet be say aduonu enum na yes so into also be aka kakra and then fire bedum jana kama e dey amaye yo nana say be dey akon yenko your final word meet me answer
me time ha ni ewia 135 into no me so me check me there minute there since e bia anim papa smiley nana me da say what is sheba na me ni taw me say nsem no ye kase ye ka a bed ten mesre me nua bombardier so ho so America ha me boa
on chen ho no wo
obedi ntro enra say bad di 80 years oba ene no ko ma eni die mu o me ka say eh there be o ye check na ye woni 80 years or 78 oba say so ntuma me ka bibia
na me ya ka ho asem asase no ya ka ho asem
mo kan titi papa smiley mo kan o ja kan o kan nipa ahogo bia kan na so no ba ye no person ko ka say eh abusuafo we die man na fom ye o madwen e di chinhia we really feel ye do de me akata no kan no correct anofo njobre na ko waka so ati oja I think I'll pimp papa no I think people say we do control and to make a long been no a practical situation human behavior human life Ibiani yake yesiadio Ibiani yake no mfa no nto ho hwe papa smali embrana yake no enye se bia mfa nche me enye se me attack bombardier dabi yenya yesia hwe we sorry na me guminsa we sorry for me sio me samro na me guminsa na me ankasa hwe me guminsa na owure ya na nasa bedia ko di kan ya wugu nsan wadwunu ye kama wakoma me kama untwa ntro me se ana na no me twa ntro na me sie bibia firim nti free chako yese me ja ntro no twa o me nya twa na so brano bia no so me gunsa ana me so me ko tena me pie me ko tempa me ko no na ma se me ne nananom ma kache nananom se me twa ntro me gun na nsa mo moa me mo me di enye yi mo mama ho de mo man kwatenten na emom na me se ntwa me twa ya no e de tie me nua bi amani me nua bi aho akere no makɔ wi ade makɔ bɔ kro no me nua bi esu tenten na so wonsu tenten nti nsana me guo no me ankasa no na bu me hofo ɛna me so me de correct me ho say correction ne de ebi kura ntimi nye ni nyina nwie ne bawu because adana na ne bɔne ahye mu ma na papa nso ahye mu ma hwɛ papa smile aya me nua no bebre abɛka no ɛne na nse ya be mfie me ni na asɛm ni siye afie betwa mu ne ebu ya state trooper police ni pa captain saa na America ha hwɛ corruption papa bi na wɔ ha anya papa ni bi o na saa na omu ne police for yesi police ni ko help adwuma over time omu nkɔ na o mark o mso makɔ na ekrom ha Massachusetts and America o de asɔm ke busa o so mo te London ho mu ni America hansem nyina police for just kakɛse pa police for just kakɛse no ma ya forgery over time na kakra omu di mfie mienu na yensa hwehwe mu no afie betwa mu ya ho captain one the police for be mienu miensa omu ko efie ase efie ngotwe ko efie dunum omu wie nso a omu entate Ghana Frank monument yes entitlement to eche de ma wonyina no friendship de ma wonyina no ahyeagu so nti bone de obabia se de me se me fo me nua pani ko fitwum bari ma so no o de hye ba it was so na mom em se say de ato ho em de ato ho a ebedi nukure ne nipa no kura wo keka nukure na obedem bi ko di ko no kwan so tanto nipa no asa obeto no okodi asa na nimu no papa smile onu su tanto ke kwa na se bai nana ke say de me nua ba part le chia wate amanfo onura ye mo awoda pa no mentimi anka bi media ba akire nso nananom no sa na ye aduma ye de ba akire no ene mu odu ene sunsun papa wo mu media ba part obo ade ni nhyraw totrobo nso to papa obi aso twere mpo nyankopɔn nananom se manfo nhyraw wo mta wo chi dendenden ane oba simu ase so abeto entemu a brano bia utim na adaje ese wo mre ebe kan ye ho na edi nkomo
You. Nana, thank you very much. Come on. You, Bombardier. And also young quiet, meet me and son. You, Yanko Bombardier. Bombardier. Bombardier and Tianka. And here, Owana Champo. Yanko, meet me and son.
AP.
Yanko, meet me and son.
Yo, Papa Medasi. Papa, and the dear Mr. Benia, Papa. Send me who say Ghana for ye, do ye my papa, ye dogen, ye do my papa. Ye can yinera, Papa. Na, said ye on say ye qua near Hako Case. One more dear, no more yet to for Bama, ye see ye from penny free. I think say a Jubanan Casancasan about 99% a year. One and I was some commotion come to 99%. I want to hear and the baby sa baby a baby Jane anka a bit my it is a baby boy. Na and I'm say one or my margin say woman my babai. Na almost omuye yesni a chrono menina it's no day and throw and na ebu or mine. And the day dear say make a sa. Nan ka mesress afuo mu nyina se ene de ye ebia na yenyini na ye mai ene mo no ni mo mai na dachi omo so no ebe ka wuge de kan bia sa ye de se ababa beto that time ni ye se ye betu no omo no mu di kan no omo nya sa akonya we se bi ancheche omo dwene kwan a esa enuma bi se hu ye a anka omene empirifo be kasa se se ye nya papa smally ati ohima ikum memeti Ghana hanu ayi na ye kasa menu se do so won chenchem so mu tie bi ye be sre wono se that china omuni hono no omuntu mani mehwe o mai se eti sen eye anamuntu mbetunne eni ya no ene be che dachi se de be gina na ye to obama wo no mo ba no mu wiwi sika mo wono man no mu chiri ma no coronavirus ba omu nananom no mu chiri ma mu sika mo coronavirus oni mo mu ani sika mo wiegu wono wo mu tutu no maye to mu makoma emu pripri se saa de tantan a omu ankasa abehu bie omu wetimi nya kukudu ati se saa de we sei because asefem areho eyesu ekunipa papa obi bit betwa wonto hwa wuji won wotwa hwe I'm telling you obi betwa wonto wuji hwe meni wuma bia no UK na no diska no gini ma midi pa no diska brand ma mo Ghana enno akosi say oh ya to se de ya pa okotwo bi mfanyi no da sene be ma mi ba ya block kura no ento bi ababa yi to won sa no obodam that moment obi do no obodam straight away so as Michel ni nyina ye sade we se bia okokopre awo we na bisiato etimi stress biem si be stress se sei enuma ekosu nyina Supreme Court no judges ni lawyers mo man Ghana omun show examples bi omun say show examples na politicians na it will trigger down to the policeman on the street. They will start being checked.
All right.
Yo, Papa, Mate.
Oh, on that very beautiful note, no. Yeah, man, yes, yeah. Thank you very much. Bombardier, meet me and son.
Papa,
Yanko.
What to make?
Yanko.
Okay. Mbese muso what to make?
I'm talking.
Okay, you made that say, Papa. Papa, asama mekane say, eno andi nyina ya define you say biaka say or for Trump or you mad because you know and cry chibu bechem say ye kaso be a mad na okwohwe dishlam dia so be a mentally heal. Ain't you number say mu say Donald Trump Papa lucky to be na tonnyum was when one monster dies another one comes alive. And to say Donald Trump ye mad dia ene me be ka say onipa ya obetan so Joe Biden dia ene na adwene kra dia ewu oye when we ka say mad or they compare mad dia he's madder than the one who just left. Adentia Joe Biden ene ka che wiase nyina say so you know, you will be your friend Charlemagne the God. Say, if you are not black enough, next one trauma no. Name was over Tom, then that's why you're black enough. Enti na bese mu say obroni a waka kire obibini say obibini na to abama then he's not black enough no. Papa, how would you describe the mindset or the mind status of that person when you say what be president to you say Donald Trump na bodam. So obibini say what UK now when obroni di twetwe komo a say one to amana obroni say one to amana wo no papa you are not black enough now or you know say what define you as a black person just a one dwene until so beto amano no. Let's just say nipa eto abama Joe Biden abato eto nyina no nyina no because they want to be accepted say omo ye black nti no eno mato abama no enti sa nipa ko no me Jesus say bi ohia Dr. Akwesi o say enkohwe na adwene me dem nim say wabodam sa papa yi eno saka say the Latin community no they are more diverse than the black community na papa ewiase say archaeologists ne anthropologists kwa omujhwe eyi mu a races omun say e before no ye very very diverse South Africa nipa wo nipa hodo any tribes ne ye can ethnicity omo no papa ebi ni ewiase bebia the only second continent omutumi prove South America any ye can Asia any betimi a challenge Africa that one kwa distance kwa emutwe sa papa yi okokan or say black the black Latin American community no omo ye more diverse than the black community. Papa sa papa Joe Biden and occurs on the all man and called the jungle school job or refer say before no just say tax na that into man enko ni nyina ya recording nyina etino say the same standard nebeka so be a mad dia na edwin say papa maka just say election ekoto no eya ho ya Biden Trump no one penasem or magic say it wasn't say be Joe Biden was a better candidate but no maybe omuju say Trump aye no no and okoye papa Joe Biden and a year obia otimika and kora ho asem any mass obehwen onwi etu so hwe a ye mani kase bebru or read teleprompter no kora na wo jan kakra ye very say gaf obese obeto afa nchen ohwenwan kora say the make section in windows ekire nkora na adade we na be the president no it two ways say ye koto ba America say the to Ghana no either say a president be free NDC and as be free e say NDC candidate no abodama na say can say MPP ni so abodama e dey abodam ba ko ni ebe dey ebe succeed enti enya wanwa enti no na me de makajo say me de mini say can say Trump abodam sa papa yen hwe bi mu
and mama de me ready tempo no me so you know round up why me so
me say you say Trump abodam and do abodam no ono say bi what my investment dan ya ye di ni dianto so ene de wesie the golf club na no wona embodam no papa omo nyina ko e de ekobo golf baako cross Scotland ne dan ya ye di ni dia so ebi nso ono aka sesie no onwa mo embodam no omo su team and papa say wo obodam team etim se dan e ma de ombodam betrema na papa one pa na abodam
yo mama de ye bedo ase what ye bedo ase ango body asemo
asemo
asempa fakete so so why onso meet me ensa
body na komo na ya na emede pa
yo
to be frank and komo na de ano person chire nsem nim na yeti ase so na mre ni so any problem em say tro sema ana say ye nyina ye ka na die nipa megidi say yesu aha nipa yesu na ye na bi before de ne de chen so ne your sister Patriotism no kan sembi na mene ne ya adwen pa say ye nipa ne ya na ye gu na nimu ase no yesu so no say o dadwon so kete so a omodo kete be so a na ye bo dededi wachi eno nko akra timi ma o te ho firi ho wa nko school a yetimi be chew na school fo ni nyina titiu na ye sero eno ma search no ma no na etimi boa ye ma yetumi the resource papa ba but then say yako copy say tembia mekane yako copy obi culture na ade no so yentumi enye nte say de ono ye nankasa enti no me de me hu say ye problem more nankasa ye western world and normal na ye adopt abaye de mu a ya nsua ne ye say omo de no senate sɛ kwan bɛn so kora na ɔmo start benya saa ɛbɛduru saa mpɛmpɛnsoɔ no a yɛkɔ akɔsua no ɛno ɛka ho ne yɛ problem no enti no sɛ yɛbɛhu ɛnɔɔma no sɛneɛ yɛn nyinaa mɛm sɛ majority yɛ akristofoɔ ebi nso yɛ muslims book yi a ɔmode bra yɛ na kasa no nso bible no baabi kyerɛ sɛ yɛnhwɛ tete atempɔn no so ne yɛnkɔ so nkɔsua yɛnkɔfa saa kwan no so enti sɛ yɛn before yɛbɛkɔ yɛkyi na yɛkɔsua yɛnoma no bebree a menka sɛ yɛnya asɔre kɔ anasɛ kristofoɔ nyae kristosom na ɔmo mɛdi obi abosom so because ɛhɔ nso trɔ nso wɔ hɔ the same thing because politicians yɛ a yɛka ɔmo asɛm yi ɔmo ba bɛpɛ power ɔmo kɔ abosom so ekokum nwan ayi sra ha yɛ bibiara sɛ adeɛ no bɛboa no mana ba power enti sɛ ɛhɔ no sɛ yɛntimi embribe bosom no anasɛ yɛnyɛ saa nɔɔma no ɛtrɔ sɛm no bi ɛnni hɔ a nka ɔkɔyɛ na ɔkɔ yɛ saa deɛ na ɔgye tumi na wastate afiri kwan na anasɛ asɛm na ɔne ne nkurɔfoɔ kaeɛ no ne bɔhyɛ na ɔhyɛ nka ofiri ho a na bosom no so akyɛ no sɛ deɛ yɛ sister na ɔka no yɛde asɛm abrɛ ahemfiefoɔ sɛ adeɛ no mu ntimi ebi kura na yɛhyɛ mu 2 weeks but 2 weeks ni duru yɛ no yɛho sɛ nipa no ɛnɛ kuro no ayɛ kɛse kuro no ho na ɔma akɔyɛ bebree aban sɛm wɔ mu ɛno nti no moma ɛtam kakra baabi a mo ancommunicate anka biribi ankyerɛ no anasɛ bi kura meka yi ɔbɛma mo 2000 no deɛ ofiri akyire no abɛma mo ɔde zero baako abɛka mo na yɛ 20000 ɛno nti na sɛm no yɛ fucking case monkɔ kɔmfoɔ no kora sɛ ɔkɔ kankye na yi suma no kɔkye the complainant no ɔnkɔ because of sɛ bi a yɛbɛtua sika ma no enti nɔkora no deɛ nɔkora no deɛ ɛm sɛ yɛdi kan deɛ no yɛ first adeɛ a yɛdi kan de ba yɛ life mu a ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ ma yɛ man no akɔ ne
yo ange wadi yɛbɛdo ase nyame adom ɔkyena bogya yɛ yɛbɛto ase why yɛbɛto ase paa na Patricia Patricia so ultimate nka deɛ a bra abi deɛ ɔno final word wokasa wie na no ɔde ne final word bra Patricia yɛnkɔ why ketewa bi
me wa then yɛbɛka ne yɛka no mekae sɛ akɔla bi wɔ ha na yɛse ɔda so dwonso kɛtɛ so ɔka ne menhyɛ mmia ɔka yɛyi bia ne makae ɛnamfoɔ ne namfoɔ kora nyini sɛ ɔdwonso kɛtɛ so ne maame ɛnyɛ deɛ yɛka yi a maame ne si mu obi anbɔ ne ba no yi nti saa na ɛbɛba no obi a protecting ne intro that's how it's in the society.
You've thrown in something new but I'm ready to Nadia, a bit my heaven say, ABC FN say.
And I make an intino, media and one of Miginus, if we don't name a shame, won't go.
Okay, you better was it, Patricia, you better was it, fire oh. You're bringing to Abby, no final word, no fire, doom Jeremy uncle, what it?
You know.
Now you say 1 minute, you talk by 7 minutes, you say 1 final word. If I do Jeremy uncle.
No, let me quick one. Look, Patricia, the point is, I agree with what this one said, especially when you are going to school and so on. Some of us, we were very stubborn at some point. I don't want to go into that. But the issue of this Junso thing, look, maybe there's a medical problem or health issue with the child. You understand? So necessarily, when we were in some villages where you be urinating, in bed and so on, there's some weed. Do you understand? It teaches you. They'll go. These are some of the things we should not encourage.
Okay.
The person may have a health issue.
We have
to look at the good aspect. We have to study. The problem we have is that we don't monitor whatever we are implementing as controls to see whether
you don't know where I'm coming from. This is somebody who's been to hospital and back. I just don't talk. Laziness. This guy, it's his laziness. We know those who are who need hospital care. Robert Hope even said he urinated on bed that I think it was about 20 something years, and that was medical. It is sometimes we know what we are saying, please.
Okay. All right then.
Some are just
Mr. Moa, Nyamia Moja, we can carry on with this issue. Abi, yeah, face here. What? Thank you very much. Fire. Dumjano.
Yo, answer your question. Many Abi, Adjune, James Wadi. According to our culture, some of our cultural values, it need to be revamped or looked into or changed. Funeral ne koneba and just so class ebu I more drew ebu on ishemu based on how our own aspect our elders have a way of assessing those days and a part akano ebi dia enya medical laziness and na esi shemu there are certain things so as say yet apply modernity science and so ebe ba more fans so can once first sakwada anyim e wo school mu a oni kwan so be school bi that say akwada ba no the career and an life be man dey work school. This is not fair in modern era. That type of culture need to be changed. Akwada anyim a so owo kwan e school na on the potential whatever I want to do no okof nya so bia that culture no and in education today and acceptable. I just say it will be a emfa keen and crackwadadi. Some pretty things we need to change. All time na yaduma and then for the first say want to implement contract on man na failure into failure and ma failure. I think we need to look into that one. Papa, Abi can say be of interest to me. What say Niema a year no up 1%. When I'm sabe to man, one to man. Say nia and come back say before you say nti na me ntia say Papa Smiley records ni somebody will be a America be a you don't need to be America to know that. Yeah, Obama. Sure. Almost social, I'm to be using social. I'm the end of social deportation. I had papa. Will be a brand new UDM could do America. Now deport me at papa. You know how people gather money to travel. You know, Obama, it deported blacks. Nipenso. More than 385,000 and deported. Trump 22. Ndigo for me anyway, evil. So she say deportation is evil. Why? And I call it evil. Incarceration. Say it before with that proper course. Figures nini. If an incarceration say almost should that no reason. Obama at now I mean before more in the history 21st century. We are negative. Doctor, no more fight is I have a dream that a black man will be treated like a what will you be beneath a president? One pencil. You can't be before more a goom with that course. What are you talking about? Papa, Yanko, one of the evils I'll be beneath personality. And yet Obama and I did gay by America. Hana sign here, Mr. Bush. War. Chairman, I can be put in a dream, Papa. Was it war, economic? I accepted that. But let's look at the casualties. War and economic war. Niasia Trump and China and one away. Yet the two community partners and the Bush and Obama. Or don't you yourself, Panabeto? Omekun yeta betin faso ko 20 ma Saudi Arabia for upana ona be kizu oh inti there are a lot of negativities the man that you think so you're right where your social me say debater and go say am be bodo no o e be yanwa. So the media cover these people. I just say media o Ghana a cover Kufuado. No, so on one time that me that 4 years I was a son of one body, one and no hono. I'm a better in terms of corruption. The same thing. And I'm happy. You know, I'm say because say Democrat for almost PCNT, I say Ghana be a support of no. Let's be objective and face facts. And I wish Abby is listening. Uncle had deportation figures. The channel country. Uncle incarceration. Iti percentage impono mi hu ha oba arrive at it. Inti bibini bi owo wi asibia no a watu kwan da wakọ America obeka kire say you have preferred under Trump because anke deport no what bre we di koduru America wina krata anka me fire de me akọ Ghana who is my professor meko
you fire
me the base here. Na me adoma echina ye be yi bebre ehye ye bonso. Nti ka kire onua. Na onso nka nche ni nua se echina e butubutu. Obi abaye news fire oba abaye news papa. Bombadi ba abaye news. Nti obi azumra. Na onso me news. Oba da mi show bia.
Yo ebre no enya ebre. Nana.
Yay.
Nana, call we am after win $100. Why? 1 minute pencil.
I $100 meet ya. Okay. Oja catch you just say, and I'm on o team ya me catch and say. As someone can na ya could some.
Hey,
Oboa. Or your for
hey,
for official and cry. Registration for. Had you get a swam more about 2 pension, you better register 4 years, 5 years in it. On country, Bombardier said. Pacho, because Ochan Pro after President Biden. So,
say,
okay, Bombardier by was President, President Biden 80 years, within 78.
And then so we say a clerical error, Anna.
Or this year, but into assistant Sunday, Oja. I know the ya kasa den say Obama deporting him went to Kromha. And I want him to can Wikipedia or say before China. For so immigration some and the cost for America ha when the better so. You can touch one kasa wafa say Bombardier say over time track 24 radio Abusia force say President Biden was 80 years and then into Oja. So I know what thing. That's all kind of crap. So they can kind of corruption checking. To what I think for almost patch out all control radio.
Yo, Nana. Thank you very much. Fire.
Papa, say figure on the Asami kind. My campus Abi, Echna, or my boy actually. On the figures. Nana, with all due respect, Asami kind deportation. Over to me, I started from Bush Mreso. I'll be doing it. Open best and link and Papa Smile. I know you don't need my link because we are catching it here.
And today, I'm news. Why?
I incarceration. So, Baka, maybe boy Nima and nine so make a deportation, me my figures no. Incarceration, me my figures no. And I make gays and mini figures, but I don't know signing Obama. And I war. I don't need to tell anyone Obama or war what they say. Anka Kendall and got other society. What I say. This to me, no, evil. Not mean throw. The figures are there, you can search into it. But Bombardier, dear no, Echina. But by higher court, a school, your barber, an academic, said Bombardier some more kind no. You do so one. Oh, made me feel say he was trying to be sarcasm, say. Papa, when you're 80, because 78. Well,
fire also was 75. What?
Papa Smiley.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, we be asked for being part of today's show. Abi, so we room. Non-son swabo. Hour of awakening is next. Mediani Papa Smiley. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. Nyami Admochna. We will have extra time. Extra time. Nyami Admochna. So we'll be able to express our views on the many issues going on in our country and around the world. Continue to take care of yourself, and we'll catch ourselves tomorrow. For now, hour of awakening and empowerment. Bye bye.